intimidation. There's Mattia. Right. We're at full house again today.
All right, real quick before we get started, I'm going to go take a leak because I drank a lot of coffee.
Okay.
BRB.
And we're on air with that.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
nice.
That's the way we're starting out our session this week. Both here taking a bathroom break.
I'm gonna go
I thought he was in the bathroom. So, Pedro, you didn't ask me. Can you hear us? Woof. Okay, now he can hear us. Okay. But you can't turn your mic on? Or you don't want to turn your mic on?
So you guys switch to the back.
Okay. No, I
So
can't.
you worried where you are too?
Pedro, put some clothes on. I thought you were taking a lip syncing class. Is that what lip syncing is in Portugal?
Pedro, where's your shirt?
It must be the same thing that's happening to Tarek in France with the heat and
Yeah,
everything.
I was doing a bunch of stuff like inside. I have my shirt off most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, actually, I was in the pool about 5 minutes ago. So.
Oh, so that's what they call it.
Yeah.
But you'll still need your headphones though, Pedro.
Let me try and find them.
Okay.
And I'm not in my. Now the problem is I'm not in my house. I'm in my
Your friend's house.
parents-in-law house. So
Oh.
I don't know if I brought them along.
Oh.
Surely they have earbuds there.
His name's not Shirley. Just kidding.
Pedro, you're a lawyer. You should have all these things all under control at all times.
You have some major misconceptions about lawyers.
That's right.
Can you actually still hear your feedback?
When we talk, we hear it. We don't hear it now.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Not as bad.
hearable. Audible.
Just turn
That's
your
the word.
volume down. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
gonna
don't
go
want it to go on the feed. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get started while he's running off checking for that. All right. Mattia, are you there? Mattia?
Yeah, he's there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
We couldn't hear you before. Welcome. All right. Let's go ahead and get things rolling here. What time is it? It's about 8:18. So, we left off. Anything new and exciting updates I have? No, not really. We left off. You guys were exploring into Guff's home, and you found the map of the maze. Correct? You might want to look on that. The map of the maze has got a little more helpful. It's in your handouts under journal. And
I look at the map at the maze and I'm just like, this thing is freaking. I need a "you are here."
both ears lost.
I like the "don't go in there" part.
Do not enter there.
Nice little update thing that I noticed. The turn tracker it now goes under the toolbar instead of over it.
It does?
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause I always
does
put my
sometimes.
turn tracker on the side of the toolbar just to get all the clutter in one spot.
Oh.
And then I have to move it off to use the toolbar.
Oh, I see. I always put
Put
it down by the
longer.
chat so I can drop, initiative in there quite quickly. So like on the stream, I put it on just over by the chat too, just to keep it out of the way.
Lou. Get out of there, buddy.
But what does it do? It goes beneath the toolbar now all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. with that, we'll just wait for Pedro to get back. I guess we can start because he's down the line. Him and Volthier had the nice low initiative rolls this last initiative setup. So, what else is there going on? Okay, yeah, you found the map. You see those markings on it there that show basically it looks on there like more instructions that are given to the Guff on what to do or ways to go, the best ways to go from each portal. Even though they don't really go, they're not instructed to go from the pyramid portal to anything or the castle portal to anything, they still have those there just in case for emergencies or whatever. So, and to help the PCs along the way.
I noticed that Guff dropped off the turn order and we got 2 new buddies.
Yes. Guff did, but you do not know why.
Of course I don't know why.
You guys don't really have any idea what's happening back in those back rooms right now, so you do not know. No, what was my saying? You do not have any idea. You do not have any idea.
You don't not have any
have any idea.
Well, we heard heavy breathing.
Yes.
And
no, you didn't hear heavy breathing. You just heard sounds of something going on there. When you walked in, and then Volthier announced himself, which in turn gave them time to preparate or to prepare.
Preparate.
Preparate. How do you like that one?
That's a cool word. Well, it's not like we had any ninjas anyways.
No.
We were going to fail our... I mean, especially Othin.
You could leave Othin back behind, It's all good. He could pull Kadaga. I mean, Kadaga's hanging out there in the back, so... All right, let me pull up the game map, and we will get rolling. We are. Okay. So, everyone's in their current positions. Oh wait, I got to use my new tool here. Hold on a second, guys. Check it out. All right, up top, Volthier is the one that found the map, and he also did notice, off to the side, he did notice the nice little vampire, the pasty-looking vampire that's looking up at him, and then also Othin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep, he's in the same thing there, but you can't quite see the vampire over there, or because Volthier hasn't mentioned anything about it, but that's where he's at right now. We have Arasheen sitting up on and holding, sitting and blocking the coffin from opening and letting anybody out, and then we have Avenir, who is sitting on another coffin to a little small room to the south. And then outside, still in our little area, is Kadaga, who is just kind of hanging back, waiting for something to fry.
Our fearless rear guard.
That's right. He's trying to jump out of the box. Okay.
So, is that box an icon you made, or is that like some sort of you shift and click and put it on people?
No, it is a one that I made.
Okay.
And then I made another fancy one too, where you can point.
Cool.
Make Kadaga Rudolph here. So.
I think he looks more like a clown.
That's right. He's got the red eye plus the red nose, so he kind of has that reindeer look to him, except for the teeth. Anyway, that's where we're at. Let's get this show on the road. We are in initiative, so things are going to take place right now. Oh, I did want to tell everybody that doesn't know, if you have your macros placed on your tokens, there is a very, very quick way to get to those. Jonathan mentioned last week that you could, click on your token and then hold down Alt and click on the sprocket. That will pull up, or hold Alt and then click on the sprocket. That will pull up you right to your attribute sheet. There is a quicker way to do that. If you hold down Alt and double-click on your token, you'll go right to it.
Yay!
Or if you hold down Shift and double-click on your token, you'll go right to the bio and info page.
That's pretty cool. I mean, especially for DMs handling NPCs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And or just monsters. Like, I have all the monsters linked to...
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, if
Yeah.
you have like 1,000 monsters and you're like,
Yep.
your macro bar just gets retarded. You're like, okay, what is this again?
Yeah.
You
And
gotta
it's a
try
lot
to.
easier. It's a lot easier than scrolling through all the macros at the bottom, because you can just, make the movement of the monster and then,
Click on it.
Yeah, then click on him to decide which attack you're going to use. So, it was a great feature they added to the update there.
It's a lot easier than trying to give everything a relevant name.
Yes.
And scroll through it all.
So, I don't know. I think Erashine and Avenir are the two guys that don't have macros on their characters. You might want to think about doing that for future, because what that'll also do is, just in case you have to miss a session or something like that, I can give permission to another player, and they can use your macros off of that. So,
Is there a way to try transfer macros from the personal
Cut and
bar
paste.
to the token?
yeah, you can cut and paste.
Faithball.
Yeah, there's not a way to transfer it from the macros under the settings tab to your character sheet. There's not, except for, just like Jonathan said, just open up both windows and cut and paste. It shouldn't take too long, because I just redid all my monsters. That took me about a week, but that was a lot.
Yeah,
So
but
it's just one week.
easy.
A week of cutting and pasting.
Yes, it was. Well, it wasn't cutting and pasting. It was more editing, going in and pulling them out of archive and editing them and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
So we moved
That's
forward.
Basically, the reason I'm almost never GM, because I'm
Yeah.
lazy.
You're lazy. Come on, lazy players! I tell you. What was that, Volthier? What did you want to say?
Oh, I'm just going to telepathically send tells to everyone within range that, yeah, there's a vampire over here. And also let Erashine know that there's definitely vampires in the boxes.
Okay. All right. With that, we'll go ahead and start combat. Coming... Avenir, sitting on top of the screen, will see a vampire come close up to one of the drapes separating the rooms, and it will move through the drape and come up and attack Avenir. And this is one of the pasty ones. So he reaches up a hand and he rakes down at Avenir. And
That's a hit.
28 is a hit, doing 15 damage to Avenir. So Avenir is sitting on his butt and gets raked across by this vampire, one of the pasty vampires. Now, you guys have seen these before, but you've never seen one of the pasty ones up and close. So but you'd seen the other ones before, the ones that their skin fell off after you killed them, and then they turned into these bats, these medium-sized bats that fly around everywhere. Yeah, the Batman. Kill the Batman. So this one is a lot different, but you don't have any idea of what they are like and what's going on with them. But you know that they are different, and obviously from Avenir knows from this type of attack that he just did that they are pretty formidable. Othin, you hear the rake come from down section where Avenir disappeared past the curtains, and here he's going, ow!
Well, these guys are undead for sure. And do I know that they're undead?
You don't know. Well, you don't know at this point, but because you can't see the other one that Voltaire was talking about at the top there yet.
I definitely triangulated its location to him, though.
Okay, so if
He
you would like
knows
to
it's
make
right there.
a religion check, you can find out if that one there is undead, but the other one is too far away.
And a religion check is a minor action, or what's the deal? Or...
Exactly. Just the religion will be. I think that is a minor, isn't it? Yeah, because it's more like a knowledge thing than sort of like a power. It's more just like a knowledge.
Okay, let me roll.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you'll definitely be able to know that this creature is undead.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
But now, hold on. Let me finish. You will also remember the other vampires that you ran into, and you'll still be in the back of your mind that this could potentially, when you defeat this thing, it could be something else underneath its skin too, because the skin was the part that was undead. So when you defeated those two vampires that had the baby in their arms, when you defeated them, their skin, burst off. They tore their skin off, and they revealed the bat underneath them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can I run and charge? I don't know if that makes sense, but can I run and charge this way?
Yes.
And
Now, if you move through the curtain, though, you will provoke an opportunity attack.
okay, then I'm just charging to this point.
Okay.
And smite undead.
Yeah, it's gonna have a little bit of cover against you right at that point.
Partial cover, right?
Yeah. Unless
So
you
no,
can
I can't charge. I can't charge.
Yeah,
You
maybe
could
if you
Come
do like
through
a
at the top.
if you do like
Huh?
a U shape, can't you go U-shape charge?
Yeah.
The charge is usually like a straight line.
No,
What
actually,
you can do is do your move
not a
action
straight line,
up to.
but each square must be closer to the opponent than the previous
Oh,
one.
okay, okay.
If
Use
you
your
wanted
move
to
action
charge,
to
you
move
could
there.
move up there and then charge down.
Yeah.
Move to
That's
this
so
point,
maybe
charge south.
Othin moves up here to get a better vantage point, then charges in through the curtain like that to hit him that
Yeah,
way.
that would work.
Okay. And that would be a move action you used, and then the standard action to do the charge. So, absolutely. I knew there was a way around it.
Okay, can I still use smite undead with my charge or not really?
No, because it doesn't have to be a melee basic.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to use your Sonorous Hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually just gonna use smite undead from this point.
Oh, okay. So you just move there and smite undead.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna move there and use smite undead.
Okay.
Or smite undead.
Smite undead.
Nice.
Okay. That's a melee weapon, right?
Yeah.
And you do
Against
27.
will.
That definitely is going to be enough to hit, even with its cover. Oh, it's versus will? Oh, there we go. Versus will hit. Definitely.
And it's radiant damage.
Radiant damage. And
Yeah, and I can push him up to 5 squares.
okay.
And the target is immobilized until the end of my next turn.
So you can only push him back one, right?
Well, I guess that's a roll.
One
You know,
in each
or-
corner.
So right here.
You can tell. I can't really tell.
Yeah, because I thought each square has to be further away from this. So could it be a push like 1, 2, 3, like that?
Not entirely sure for push it, but might be.
Because I thought push had to be a square away from you each time.
You can only go one to the left.
Push him back
If you
into
think
the
about it from
corner.
a physical nature.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, this thing.
Bounce him off the wall.
This thing is not vulnerable to radiant damage, though. And so it takes the 16 damage. And let's take 16. Okay, so because Smite Undead is more like the push is more like it running away, correct?
No, I think it's more. I think it's more like a push. I mean,
Okay.
That's what I assumed, but it's just because it's a push is a push.
Okay. Does it have to be?
A big
Yeah,
radiant
it works
hand
like
is
you
God.
said, MG. It
Okay.
has, it's like the charge. Every square must be farther away, so you
Okay.
can't push
2,
diagonally.
3, 4, 5. So that's the furthest it can go.
No, I think you can't. I don't think I can go that. That's my opinion. I don't think it can go that way. Does that make sense?
I just
but-
checked.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So this movement from here to here is going to be 1 square, and it is going away from you. Now he has a 5-foot distance between you.
Yeah, but it's cheesy.
It's cheesy.
But it can go like, for example, it could be 5 away, but it could be like 5. This, how come? Oh my, what's it called? One of my what is that thing called? My circle thing's not working.
It's not.
Like in the upper left-hand corner.
Mhm.
Where's like
Oh.
you can have the path go like this. Does that make sense?
Okay, true.
If I wanted to, yeah.
So be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still can only go 5 though to each direction. So
Yeah.
if you want it to go either which way, you can make a way. So if you want it to go up that direction, I can make him go that way.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So he could go
And
all
he's
the way.
immobilized. Yeah.
Oh, and he's mobilized?
He's immobilized until my next turn.
Okay. Oh, that really stinks.
I hope it's so
Yeah.
that's that.
Now, Othin, you would have noticed that your 15 damage did hurt it. It didn't do any extra damage to him, but it did seem to still be in good shape when it, when it took off from your Smite Undead. And anything else you would like to do?
You know what would have
a
been
minor
cool?
action.
If they had their skin is undead, and when he did the push, it only pushed the skin away, so it just shredded off the core creature.
So it didn't, obviously it didn't do any well, that's a will type damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would have used my minor action to tell if it was undead,
Okay.
I guess.
Smite skin.
You do. Okay. We'll say, put it this way: where you hit it with the smite, the area that it hit started to bubble up and boil. So Othin would realize, all right, this is like one of the other monsters. It's got an undead skin, and there's something underneath it.
Okay.
Okay. Its turn. It is immobilized, right, until the end of your next turn?
That is right.
Okay. Which means it cannot move. But can it fly?
No.
Can't fly.
That makes sense. I cannot move.
Okay.
You can only teleport.
Othin, you can't really see it right now, but Voltier, you can catch just a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that it... where's my bubbles? There it goes. It regenerates.
Oh, snap.
So these things, okay, you know those curtains, right?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. The vampire takes, if it takes radiant damage, its regenerate function doesn't function until the end of its next turn. Never mind.
Ha!
So it still stays damaged.
Are those curtains easily pulled down, or it requires a standard action or free action, or what kind of action to pull the curtains out of the way?
To pull the curtains out of the way, it would just it
Yeah.
could be a minor action, yeah.
Okay.
And you would just basically, if you did that, you could just kind of see what's there, and there's another curtain in the way.
Okay.
So that's what I would say if you pull the curtains out of the way, because obviously you needed to pull the curtains out of the way to do your attack.
Just rip it down.
All right, question
That's
for
what I mean,
everybody
just rip it
else.
down or rip it away.
When somebody is immobilized, it can't take any movement actions at all.
No, it cannot
It can only
move
teleport.
on its own.
What
On
about
its
a shift action?
own
Someone
only
else
teleport.
moves it.
movement. It can take move action that are not movement, but shift is still movement.
Okay.
They can teleport or be moved, basically.
Okay, but they cannot take their own physical actions to shift or anything.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Then he'll just, we'll just say he is still huddled in the corner, still reeling. His undead properties are still reeling from the smite undead of Othin.
He needs to just like rip his vampire skin off, like all Magic Mike style.
Well, magic. I don't think I want to add that to my game. Sorry.
They like grab at the crotch and yank, and the whole clothing just comes off
underneath their legs. Oh, I don't know what's worse, picturing that in my mind or knowing that that's what actually happens.
Then he starts strutting at you. Oh my god!
Right.
Get away.
Okay, Arasheen, your turn.
Okay. I think, well, I can see the vampire next to
No.
Avenir, right?
No, because there is a wall right below you.
You can certainly hear it all.
You can hear that what's going on there, so you know that there's something going on and something has attacked Avenir, but you cannot see it. Nor can you see Avenir. You can barely see Kadaga, and you can see Volthir, but you can't see Othin.
Could he lift up the lip of the coffin and direct the strike on Kadaga and then close it?
I don't think so because I'm standing on there.
Okay,
So it would take a bit too many actions.
Arasheen, before you do anything, would you make me a perception check, please,
Sure.
from where you're currently at?
Checking my bonus.
Can I check? Can I make one as well?
Nope.
Damn it. What about telepathically through his mind making a perception? Oh, there.
Through his mind.
There's a fantastic check.
That is a great check. Okay, you can hear muffled sounds coming from the wall at your back. I take it you're sitting and you are facing to the east out.
Yep.
And your back, you can hear
Actually,
some muffled sounds that sound like a person talking and a person crying.
Female or male?
Crying.
Yeah, exactly.
The one talking, you can perceive that it's a male, and the one that is crying sounds like a female.
God, fucking.
I
Cry
basically
bitches.
read information to the rest of the party. It's probably the guff in
how are you
the room
gonna
behind my wall, behind this wall.
How are you going to relay that information?
Yeah, that was what I was doing. There's probably the guff in the room behind this wall, and I think there's a woman with him. Seems scared.
You guys should remember that the Guff did take a woman with him back into the home.
Yeah.
And I basically delay my turn because I don't want to get off this coffin.
Okay.
But I can do anything from there.
Well, I mean,
where would you like to delay till?
I don't know. Till there's something to do.
Technically, in the rules, if you really split hairs, yeah, it's too many actions. But like as the GM, couldn't he just like kind of hop off the edge and lift it up and shoot a fireball in and then sit back on it really quickly?
Sure.
And then like maybe do at best maybe some sort of reflex check to see if the vampire can react quick enough to get his hand off, and then he could do a fat ass check to see if he sits on it and makes his fingers cut off or something.
You're presuming that there's a vampire in there.
Exactly. There's only one way to find out.
Likely.
That's true.
Not sure, but likely.
Okay. What would Arasheen like to do?
No, I'll just delay at least until Kadaga moves up.
Okay. So you're going to delay till after Kadaga? Or do you want to...
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put you back down here then.
Basically, if
Go
Kadaga
ahead.
is okay with it, with it, I'll try to coordinate with him to basically get my turn between his move action and his standard.
Okay, so Ershine yells out to Kadaga, "Hey, I'm gonna let this slid. You want to throw a bolt in here?" And what does Kadaga say?
I suppose.
Okay, so Ershine, you want to
Hey, I'm offering you to burn something.
Dude, Kadaga reminds me of that Rin and Stimpy episode where Rin gets split into his two halves, and there's the apathetic half and the evil half. Oh, Jesus. Because either Kadaga wants to destroy shit, or he's like,
He's like, meh, meh. So, okay, so Ershine, I'm going to delay you till initiative 9 then.
Okay.
Okay? Or do you have to go before to direct a strike on him, or... Because
Well, basically, the idea is to take my turn between his move action and in his standard. Basically, take his move action and ready so standard to act when I do stuff.
Let me put you back up to 19 then.
Well, I can ricochet it off of the lid into the...
You can. Yep. No, Kadaga will be able to shoot his elemental bolt in there just fine, as if Ershine is able to pull the lid up and that kind of stuff. So, all right, but we'll do that to where you ready a standard action to direct a strike for Kadaga on his turn after his move. So that's good. All right. All of a sudden, Othin hears a sound of wings flapping and come bursting through the curtain. You can see this as it's moving forward. Come bursting through the curtain, he sees one of the mutated bats. So you can see that this thing has obviously dropped its skin already, its undead skin, and is now coming at you just with its regular...
so it's not undead, basically, right now.
This one is not undead. You've come into contact with these at the beginning, coming into this area, and you know that this one is not undead. But this thing comes in and tail slashes at you, and then it moves back away.
Okay.
16 versus AC is a miss.
that's a whole crap ton of damage.
Preventing 17 damage. And then you see it fly back away. 1, 4. Okay. So this thing comes charging forward. Well, not really charging. Comes flying forward. It slashes its tail at Othin. Othin's able to bring his shield up and prevent the tail from connecting into any of his vital parts. And then it moves away, and Othin tries to get off an attack at it, but it just seems to move too quickly to provoke any sort of an opportunity attack to it at all. And it is now Kadaga's turn.
Alright. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, and ready in action to cast Firebolt inside if there's anything in there when he opens it.
Okay, so after you move, Erishine's ready to action will go off, which was direct to strike, correct?
No, actually, I didn't ready an action. I did delay till after Kadaga.
Okay, you did, okay. So we'll put you back at 9 then. Okay.
And I take my move action to step down. I think minor to get the coughing upper part up.
Okay. Do you want to peek in there too, or no?
I just want to basically open it up so both me and Kadaga can see what's in there.
Okay. You open it up and you look inside, and it just looks like a nice little plush inside of a coffin with nothing inside there.
Shit.
And 10, I still got a standard, and I'll just move there then. Luckily, I'll just charge there.
Okay.
Well, Because I can see him with cover.
No, you can't. Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, with cover. Try your southeast corner.
Play church there. Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be cover. Yeah, it'll be -2 to the attack. So that will be
It's
cover.
18 against AC.
Okay, 18 against AC is a miss.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So you just let the cover on the coffin just drop and head on down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right.
There's an invisible vampire. Well, shit.
Kadaga, you can go ahead and finish up your turn. You still do have a movement point, and I'm considering that Ereshkigal acted kind of in between Kadaga's turn. So if you want to move the rest of your movement, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what would you like to do? What is Kadaga going to do?
Well, I'd readied an action to firebolt it if there was anything in there, and there's not, so.
Okay, gotcha.
It's wasted.
No, you can still burn it up.
Well, no.
For the hell of it.
Actually, you are going to get your action because you would not ready that before Ereshkigal took his turn. See what I'm saying? So I will give you back your standard action without readying it.
Okay, I'll blast the one I can see.
Okay.
With a -2.
-2.
So 26.
Woo! That's a hit. Against this reflex, right? Yep, that is a hit.
Yep.
20 fire damage.
And the curtains are now smoldering.
And the curtains are now smoldering. Well, that's just a jolt of energy, right?
No, it's actual fire.
It is fire? Oh boy. Okay.
Yep.
In a wooden house. What the hell?
Okay. Interesting.
Hey, I'm by the door. I don't care about you guys.
Okay, so 20 fire damage to him. 20. And on top of that, Kadaga now sees that the curtains now catch fire.
Oh, Jesus.
Burn everything.
Burn it all.
Except the map.
That's right.
I have the map.
Kadaga yells out, "Burn, baby, burn!" So you guys aren't sure if he likes this or dislikes it. Okay, these you now notice that these.
Did you realize we're in a friggin' wooden house?
Well, it's not more the house that's burning right now in these sections. It's now the flames leaping off of these curtains that he shot through.
Yeah, but they all
These
just still
curtains
made
are
of wood.
very old and very dry and very frail, and so they just when his bolt goes through, they just burst into. Actually, this one wouldn't do that because it didn't go through that one.
Didn't you notice that the curtains were dry?
Voltier is not in the same room. Okay, so the flames are leaping out a little bit at Ereshkigal, but they are not strong enough yet to cause any fire damage to him. But the house has now ignited. All right.
Sometimes.
And then 1, 2, 4. A bat. You can see starts moving forward towards Ereshkigal, and it is going to tail slash out at him. The fire from the curtains is now providing dim light, not bright light. Remember, you guys are wearing your goggles of light. So, but the light from the fire is not bright enough to inhibit or stun you at this point. So it will slash out at Ereshkigal. 21 versus AC is a miss, preventing 14 damage. And then, like the other one, it flies away. So it just like darts in and darts out, so quickly that there's no opportunity for either, anyone to take an opportunity attack against it. Avenir.
We need to corner them.
Or just burn the house down around them.
Avenir, go ahead and make me a perception check also, Mr. Pedro. Roll me a perception check too, if you would please. Is Pedro there?
Pedro Rama da Silva.
He went back into the swimming pool.
Does anyone have the...
I think he's got his macros up now, he said. He does.
I'll roll for him.
Yeah, I don't think you have connection to it. I can roll for him.
Well, I can roll, and then you can add his modifier.
Oh, actually, I have it right here. Let me just throw him
yeah.
up. Avenir, I'll change it there. Roll perception.
Oh, that's
Oh, very good perception. Okay, so Avenir, he basically can hear the talking getting louder behind his wall also at the area that he's at there. He hears now talking, and the woman seems to be getting angry now, and the man is trying to calm her down and getting a little perturbed about her attitude and everything, and but it doesn't seem like they know what's going on yet. So.
The man is perturbed about the woman's attitude.
He's perturbed, yes. Hey, that's the right word.
It just sounds hilarious. It's like, isn't that every man in the world?
That's right. All right, both here. Well, actually, no, we need Avenir to do something. What should we do?
I would have him mark the vampire first and foremost,
okay.
And then whatever attack Arasheen thinks is relevant, because I don't remember what his attacks are.
He'd probably lightning clash twice if it's
probably.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I can roll it for him.
I can't remember.
Have him lightning clash.
Yeah.
As long as it's not an encounter.
Yeah.
Well, even if he tends to like to open with
lightning
that.
clash is an encounter power for him. Sword burst? Doesn't he sword burst?
Can lightning clash reach the other vampire further inside?
Lightning clash. One creature within 5 squares. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he can.
I probably have him attack the big one and lightning clash out to the littler one because they have lower stats.
Okay.
Theoretically,
so
we could kill it quicker.
He does his one attack versus the one there, and then lightning clashes out the other one. Okay. You guys good for that? Unless Pedro's here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did he say he was coming back?
He's got his kid. It's
I
probably...
would also have him shift one to the left.
Okay, off of the...
No, further. Just
one to the left this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, here comes the lightning clash for Avenir.
Oh god, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is. Got to separate those out. Okay, it looks like he rolled an 11 or 21 against the armor class of the pasty vampire, which is a miss.
Okay.
And he's not flanking or anything else.
23.
And then a 23 against the secondary target. Does the first one have to hit?
No.
Why is he not flanking? Oh, it has to be directly opposite.
Yeah, directly opposite for a medium-sized creature. Nope. Okay, so he gets the second attack. 23 on the other one is a hit. So he'll do 10 damage. And that's lightning damage, correct?
Correct.
It is not vulnerable. So 10 lightning damage. And does some hefty damage. It sears through. Lucky it wasn't fire. Okay.
Hey, lightning can still ignite.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
I'm more in this area. It's more looking for fire.
If I move through the flaming curtains, do I take damage?
At this point, yes, because you'd have to move the curtains to a side. They are getting to the point where they're reaching down to the floor.
Okay,
So,
how much damage would I take?
You would take, well, I would say it will make a reflex attack against you if you move through it at this point. Move through the curtains, and then you would either, if you get hit by it, you would take 5 damage and 5 ongoing fire damage.
Okay, what? Let's see. 1, 2.
Just go ahead and move into the room with the vampires.
If I moved here, this guy would have cover on me then?
No, because you can
This
reach.
guy?
Yeah, no, he would not have cover against you.
Alright, I'm going to attack him with Mind Lock.
Okay.
And totally miss him.
Oh, yes, you did.
Man, his brain is tiny. I was expecting it to be bigger.
Okay, as you're intruding into his brain, he's average intelligence, so he knows what he's doing.
That is probably no action point on that wiener. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right. All right. This is going to be interesting. It's the pasty vampire's turn. He is marked by
Avenir.
Avenir. All right, he is going to. He's taking damage.
Just so you know, I'm pretty sure we're going to die in this house.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're all going to just get burned down.
Beklagar.
Thanks a lot, jerk.
Both Ereshine and Avenir see the wounds upon the pasty vampire suddenly heal. And then it is going to turn and claw against Ereshine.
That'll trigger his mark. Avenir's mark.
Yep.
Othin, when it's your turn, push
And it'll
further in.
miss. Oh, he fumbles.
If we find the guff, he might be sitting on the portal. And we can just pour it out of this friggin' death trap.
You critically hit your closest ally with a basic attack, or critically hit yourself. It's impossible to reach the ally. He doesn't have any ranged attacks, so he is going to critically hit himself.
Ugh.
For...
He stumbles back into the flames.
Yeah,
17
so
plus
he went to
2
slash
plus 1d6
Avenir.
or 2d6.
Yeah, 17 damage, no plus 1d6. He critically, sorry, it's not Avenir that critically hits. I forgot to change my thing. It is the creature itself. He fumbled on his attack. So
it's 17.
Yep, so he'll do 17 damage to himself. So he claws into his own skin with his arm as he rakes out at Avenir. Does it have to hit for Avenir's mark or just attack?
I think
He has to
hit,
hit.
but I'm checking.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
He has to hit, but technically the
himself.
monster attacked someone besides Avenir.
he did hit himself.
So Avenir's like, how dare you?
Is that which is the thing that allows him to do that on his mark? Is that it's not dimensional? Avenir's not dimension warp, is it?
It's Ages of Assault. It's all rolled up in that skill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ages of, there it is. The target
long
remains
explanation.
marked until you use this power against another target. If you mark the creature using K, if your marked creature makes an attack, nope, it triggers. That doesn't include you as the target. It takes
That triggers only the -3 actually penalty.
Yeah. If the attack hits and the marked creature within 10 squares you can use immediately. Okay, so it's got to hit. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't trigger.
Doesn't trigger.
Because with the critical, it hit himself, but it actually didn't make an attack on himself.
So Ereshine angles his shield just perfectly, so this claw, this overextended claw of this vampire, clumsily turning and raking at him, turns and slices into its own leg putting a deep gash inside there, and Ereshkigal sees a jet of flame come shooting out from its leg, and then goes away.
Flame shot out of his leg?
Flame shot out of its leg from where it gashed itself.
Onto the curtain?
No, not onto the curtain. And with that, it will be
don't
Othin's
like
turn.
the thing. This is not gonna end well.
Now, let me give you a little bit of DM information here too. You guys have still not found the portal stone. Okay, you found the map, but that wasn't the purpose of coming in here. The purpose was you were trying to find the pyramid portal stone so that you could enter into the pyramid area. Also, on top of that, you still need to find out what's happening with Tia and her children to reunite them back with the Guff, or clear this area of all these vampires so that you can restore order back to the old Guff. And it's Othin's turn.
Okay, so you can hear me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do I have an idea what's here, or can I guess what's southwest of me? This black square.
Southwest of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on below you?
Directly south of Vathir.
Okay.
Vathir.
No. Oh,
okay.
The black square. Yeah. No, it's in the kind of the center of it. No.
Yeah.
You don't have anything because there's walls there. Basically, from where you're at, this area here, all the way over to here, is all walls.
Okay.
So this is a wall, and then you have little walls like right here and stuff. They're blocking your vision. So they're walls that go all the way to the ceiling, so you're not really seeing anything past them. But you didn't hear anything going on to it, or anything happening from the area that you're at. It was only Ereshkigal and Avenir, and they did not mention anything to anybody else of what they heard.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run and, I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna move this way, right?
Okay.
And I will use Blessing of Battle.
Okay.
Against this creature.
18 against its armor class is a hit.
Oh, thank God.
14 damage, and what type of damage is that?
14, I believe it's normal damage.
Normal damage, okay, just weapon damage, all right. So you rake into the thing, catching it right in the midsection.
And I give +2 resistance to myself.
Okay.
Aren't all your attacks radiant damage?
No, not all my attacks. I'm just putting it up.
So you have a +2 resistance to all damage, right?
Yeah, it's +2 resistance at the end of my next turn.
Okay. All right.
And that's wait. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And so the immobilized comes off of the other creature, right?
That's right.
Because from the smite undead. So the effects of your divine radiance that scared away the pasty vampire, his skin that was around him, is now dropped. And it is now his turn. You see him shift with a burst of light. What are you guys laughing at? Kill the bats first. All right, you see it shift with speed that's just unnatural, and it shifts so quickly right behind Othin.
Scheisse.
And then it claws into Othin. And misses. Oh crap! Inline rollers roll like crap.
These guys suck balls, man.
They don't. That's the whole thing.
Got a +13.
I got a +13, and I rolled a 3. Well, it's flanking, so it would have been 18 against
Still
Othin,
wouldn't
which
have
is
gotten
still is a miss. Yep. Okay.
it. Pussy.
Get me flanked and everything. You still can't hit me.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's the bat's turn, where he's at there. He is going to. Oh, what is he going to do? He's just going to tail slash at Othin and then fly away. Oh, that one
That's
will
a
hit. 16 damage.
So 16 damage. It's actually 14.
Oh, that's right, because you're yeah.
Pedro went off. Minus 14, so I'm down to 430.
Oh, Pedro popped off. Okay, well we can handle that one here. I have his stuff on the roll, so you guys just decide what he does, and I'll roll it for him.
Okay.
Hey, Volthier, I was going to ask you, do you have enable chat avatars checked on your settings?
Where would I see this?
Under
Yep,
the
I do.
sprocket? Okay,
I have
that's weird.
chat
I wonder
avatars.
why yours comes up as the Volthier picture instead of the icon.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. Anyhow, all right. And then this little bugger is going to. He is going to fly away.
I have two Vothiers, but neither
One
of
is
them.
your display name, the other is your token name. If you change your display name under the settings, it'll show you which one is which.
Right.
Oh, I see. Blah, blah. Blah, there's Kadaga, I see.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, cool. Now we got Volthier's icon. I just did that for video purposes. Okay, so this bat swoops and flies away and in and around the room and comes over to a stop. Well, it's still flying in the air, back behind the pasty vampire. And it is now Kadaga's turn. Kadaga,
Yay.
you can see those two guys through the curtains there, so.
Can I,
Elemental Bolt? Absolutely.
well, actually, I was wanting to just use my staff to tear down the curtain and cast it aside. It's part of my move action.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Well, tear it down.
Well, more like just swipe it down
Okay, well,
out
yeah,
of the
if
way
you
as I...
swipe it out of the way, you can do that, yes.
Use your tail.
Whatever, I'm not getting burnt. I don't have my
Well, no,
fire
that one's not on
resistance yet.
fire. Oh, you're talking the one to the south of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If you want to, if you're going to do anything against the curtain, it is going to still have its chance to hit you.
Even with the staff that I can reach out with?
Oh wait, the staff. Yes, you can. I'd give you that. That's a good idea. You can use your, have your staff in one hand, your dagger in the other hand, and kind of pull it aside, and then move through if you'd like to.
Like swipe, stab with my, to do my elemental bolt.
Okay.
And
Where do you want to move to?
I'm just stepping forward one, knocking it out of the way so it kind
Okay.
of lands over in that area.
Yeah, no, you won't have to do that if you're just stepping forward one. You won't have to move it out of the way. It's not going to burn you at that point yet.
Oh, no, I just want to do it because it looks cool.
Okay, that's cool. Go with it. Go with it.
And then I'll elemental bolt.
Okay, and who are you aiming at?
The marked one.
Okay, the marked one. 21 versus reflex is a hit. 21 damage.
24. 21 fire.
That's right. 24 damage.
24 versus reflex, 21 fire damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
He's not vulnerable, so yep, it will take 21 damage. Man, he's getting pummeled. And it is now bloodied.
I wish there was one closer.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They're all in the mix right now. It's got cover. The pasty
got
one
cover?
will, yeah, the pasty one will have cover against you because you're actually going right through two walls. The yeah, they both have cover against you. Because you have a
That's
wall.
fine.
Yeah, you have a wall right here that's impeding, and a wall right here that's impeding, and then a wall right there that's impeding.
Okay, I'm going to action point, take advantage of Bravura Presence, Elemental Bolt Escalate, which will make one attack roll to hit both of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that will miss on both of those.
Damn. So,
So are you stunned now?
no, just
No, it's
ranging
just
combat.
granting combat advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That was going to be cool.
That was going to be cool.
Were you going to set all
Then I
our
was gonna,
And it would set. It would set. Well, the elemental bolt does still go through. It just
No,
misses its targets.
It hit the wall right in front of him.
So
yeah, it hit right here.
right there.
Of course
All right.
it did.
Roll me a d20. If you roll less than 10, it goes through both. Oh,
Pow.
so it will go through the first one and not the second one. So we'll say it connected onto, from you there, it connected onto this corner right here. So it didn't go through this curtain, it just went through this curtain here.
And it is now on fire.
It is on fire!
16 reflex missed that one too.
16?
Yeah, on this one?
Yes, it sure did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep, it did. It just barely missed it. So in a sense, it should go through both those curtains.
Well, no,
Okay.
that's the lower one.
Yeah,
The top one was a 14 since cover.
okay. Arasheen, all right. This fire is now reaching down at the bottom, and it's now igniting the floor where you're at.
I'll just shift one to the left to avoid the flames,
Okay,
and Viper Strike the vampire on his face.
you are flanking.
That's 22, considering 21, sorry, considering the flanking against DC.
Oh, you just miss him.
Damn.
Just missed him.
Still, if he shifts, he provokes.
Okay, he provokes an opportunity attack from you, right? Or is that
From an ally of my choice.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. The bat is going to move forward. Tail slash at Arasheen. And miss again. Man, these guys suck. And then he's going to pull back here. Avenir, what would you guys like Avenir to do?
Kill the vampire.
Kill the vampire.
Probably Booming Blade.
Okay. Just booming blade right from where he's at.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes a booming blade. 18 versus its AC. He's flanking
Yes.
though, so that's 20, right?
Yeah.
That still misses. Anything else for Avenir?
Yeah, you can use his Blades of
Action
Fire Rot. No, Blades of Fire Rot.
Yep.
No, because he missed.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
that's the point.
So, Blades of Fiery Wrath.
Yep.
Which is a free action.
Yep.
Okay. Let me find it on here. Blades of Fiery Wrath. Here it comes. Or Avenir. Ooh, 29.
Nice.
That will hit. And it will deal 15. What type of damage is that?
Fire.
Fire damage.
Flames of Fiery Wrath deals heart
Flames-
damage.
I was looking for the tree damage.
Rainbows shoot out of his blade.
Rainbow shoot out of his behind. Okay, 15 fire damage, and this thing is definitely bloody. You can see it starting to pull apart. Its skin is starting to come apart, and Avenir can see that there are flames coming up out from underneath it. And you still have not found the portal stone. With that, we will go to Volthier.
Alright, I am going to do a burst just on the other side of the pasty one. Would that
Okay.
have... Would I have cover to hit over here?
Nope.
Okay.
Because you got a corner that can cover into that. You're just talking going to this square here, correct? This square.
No,
right
no, no.
there.
I'm bursting in the square behind him.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you definitely be able to do that without cover.
I'm going to do...
Don't consider the curtains to be impeding in any way at all.
Okay.
Too thin, too frail, too old.
I'm going to do a 2 PowerPoint mind lock to make an area of effect. And I'm going to target the top guy first and the bottom guy second.
Okay.
26 versus Will and 15 versus Will.
26 versus Will and 15 versus Will. Top target first or bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Top first.
Top target is first.
Okay. 26 versus its will hit, and 15 versus the other will miss.
I think you rolled the wrong macro.
No, he just
What do
did a
you mean?
will. He just did a will, which is a part of his attack.
Yeah, but you rolled the 0 power point damage and this
Oh,
is
yeah,
just
yeah.
2
I
power
didn't
point.
bother making a second power.
Ah, okay.
Because putting 2 PowerPoints just makes it area of effect.
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't
sorry.
Okay,
alter
so
the
the
damage
top
in any way.
one takes 14 damage, right?
Right. 14 damage, and the target is slowed until the end of my next turn.
Okay, and he is slowed until the end of your next turn, which is blue, right? Or is
Right.
it green? It's green.
Oh, whatever it is.
It's invisible and slow. Okay. Until the
Alright.
end of your next turn, right?
Right.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go ahead and use my action point. Yay.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a 2 PowerPoint dishearten in the same area.
Okay.
Do I have to do the free action after that or before that?
What free action?
The before presence?
You're not getting that.
Okay,
You can't
screw
see
it.
him.
Because you can't see me. Yo.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
we're
I'm
going
trying
just
to
okay.
keep Oathen alive anyways. Top, bottom, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
They both missed.
When they did this update, did they change the dice rolls
I
percentage
don't
or
know,
something?
man. I can't roll for
Horrible.
shit. So, well, one guy's slowed.
Okay. So which one? Oh, just the one is slowed, and all the other 2 misses because they're against will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then for my move action, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to move right down here, and I will provoke opportunity from the bigger one, I guess.
The vampire,
Yeah,
the pasty one. Okay.
yeah.
He'll just go ahead and claw at you. Oh,
Jesus
It's a
Christ.
critical.
Hold on a second. I need to. Do I have an armor that prevents? No, I don't. Yeah, I'm just
17
gonna.
17 damage. Ouch. They must have heard me.
Actually, I was expecting you to move up here. Crap.
Oh, well, I'm trying to get. I didn't want to be within range of
The bat.
I mean, the vampire if he shifted down.
Yeah.
Especially considering how much
Look through
damage
the
I
bottom
took.
curtain too, and you do see another vampire down there.
Yeah.
Another bat vampire down at your area there.
Well, I mean, I could stop there.
Yeah, stop there. It's better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything else from both here?
No, I was expecting to come down here and there be a room in there, and fuck no, of course not.
No, there is. You do see through the curtains. You can see another chest. So. Okay.
This is no good.
At this point here, to take matters from worse to worse,
From bad to worse.
you all of a sudden hear 3 distinct bells going off out in the area back where you guys came through.
Dear Lord.
Yes. Kadaga can hear some screaming. This seems to be moving away from him off to the east. But he can't, if he looks back out into the darkness, he can't see where the source of the screaming is coming from. And shortly after the screaming, the bells start ringing. All 4 of them start ringing.
Could I do a perception check on that wall right there to see if there's any sort of secret passage that I can get into?
Absolutely.
Alrighty then. Let me look at my perception as real fast.
I'll give you a free perception check.
19.
Okay, so you kind of visually scan the wall in the areas that you're at. I'd say on both sides of the wall and everything, and you do not find anything that seems to be some sort of hidden trap or anything like that.
I'm primarily, I wanted to peek in at this wall because I want to get into the middle here.
Yeah, no, you do not see anything on that wall. I'll even give you these walls over here too. That you scan these walls too, and this whole section of walls, and you do not find any sort of hidden traps on the walls that would lead you into that center section. Though you don't know about the center section.
Well, I mean, I can telepathically reach out. I mean, would I be able to sense minds in there in the center?
Yes. If you want to do that as like your minor action, you will be able to sense that there are 2 minds in there, and you recognize one as the Guff and one as another womb from the camp, the one that he dragged off into there.
Mm-hmm. Can I speak to the female?
Sure.
I just want to ask her, tell me how to get in there. I have your baby.
Okay, but before you finish, you remember what happened with Tia and speaking mentally with these creatures.
Say your baby's safe.
Yeah, you have a moment, because both of you are very, very intelligent, okay? So I would say before you say that, I mean, you're 21 intelligence, okay? So you're very, very smart, but of course you're not too wise, are you? No, you're 17. You're pretty wise too. You realize that speaking telepathically to the wombs, the women in this area,
freaks them out. You're right.
Freaks them out because they've never come into any sort of contact with that type of ability before. And so you'll realize at the last second before you say something, like, oh gosh, I remember how Tia freaked out so big time, when I was talking in her head, that they picture it as some sort of sorcery and that it's not good. So what would you like to do when you have that information?
I'm gonna say to her, do not be scared. We have saved your baby, and I know that me speaking into your mind is strange, but you have to work with me for your baby's survival. How do I get into where you are at?
Okay, that's good. That's a better way than Voltaire has done in the past.
Well, it's actually relevant at this point. I'm not
That's
just.
true.
I'm like, I could die here, so let me not be a jerk.
Okay, and okay, let me make a DM roll real quick. Okay.
We'll see on the
Yeah, that's all right. I don't care. Yeah, you can see it on the stream. Okay, so
Lol.
all of a sudden, okay, Volthir consents that in her mind, she seems a little bit calmed by that, by the statement that you said to her. But then he senses a little bit, a part of her that she didn't want to keep the baby. And so she's like, who is this? You saved my baby?
Well, perhaps it's more important to note that the building you're in is on fire. You can probably hear the crackling and sense the heat, so it's in your best interest to let me in either way.
It's on fire? And then you can hear her turn to Guff that's inside with her and say, the building's on fire, we gotta get out of here. He's like, and that's the last thing you hear to your turn there.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. At this point, yeah, you hear the screams and then the bells go off. So, you guys would realize then from the information that Tia has given you, the whole area, the whole village is now on alert. Okay. With that, the fires within inside the home from the two curtains have spread, and now, what's it doing?
3 curtains.
Yeah. Oh, gee, there we go. And the area here has now just caught flames.
Ah, Jesus.
It's spread, and that whole area is now on fire.
Kadaga, run.
Kadaga's in the middle of flames right there. Yes.
Well, no, that's the curtains I knocked down.
Yeah.
They
But
should be
the
over
whole
here.
area, the curtain still had time to go down to the ground and catch it, and this whole area's nice dry kindling has just, slowly spread up through and has caught itself on fire. The flames are not from floor to ceiling yet, so you can still move through them, but you do risk a chance of catching yourself on fire, taking some heat damage and fire damage, and catching yourself on fire. With that, the pasty vampire, you see him regenerate yet again, and then he'll turn back to Avenir, who just sliced the heck out of him, and he is going to he kind of lunges forward to him to bite into him. So he tries to bite at one of his arms. Oh, and hits him.
Mm.
And sinks his teeth
Oh.
into him. Does 19 damage to him. I'll punch that up. Avenir instantly becomes bloodied as the vampire sucks blood out from his arm, regaining himself 24 hit points, and on top of that, weakening Avenir. Save ends. And he'll hold right where he's at.
Oh, that's horrendous.
And now the whole village has been alerted. The house is slowly catching fire. The sounds of Kadaga can hear sounds of movement happening in and around, back around behind him. Othin, you are up.
Okay, so this creature here, he's invisible. Is that correct?
No, he's slowed.
Oh, he's slowed?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shift 1 square here. And I'm going to use... no, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't heal Avenir from where I am. Is that correct? Or
Just there's walls in the way.
okay.
Well,
So
you could probably hear. Okay, I'll give you this. You can probably hear Avenir scream out in pain as all of a sudden he gets the blood drained out of his arm, So
Okay.
you can pretty much guess that there is something bad happening to Avenir down
Okay.
below from where he went to sit on the coffins that you saw him go sit on.
Othin
Okay.
calls out, "Cheer up!"
Cheer up!
So yeah, so I'm gonna shift 1 square there, and I'm gonna call Nimbus of Holy Shielding.
Okay. Oh,
That's pretty.
24 against Will.
Yeah.
Who are you targeting?
It's all creatures within the burst.
And it's a burst 1.
Burst
Okay.
1, and then me and Voth get +2 to all our bonuses, defense
Okay.
bonuses.
Does it have to make a separate attack against each creature or just one?
1 against each enemy.
Yeah. Okay. So
1 against each enemy.
yeah, we can make
Yep.
1 more attack against. We'll say from the top down to the bottom,
Nice.
unless you want to do something different.
I would have done top bottom.
Okay, they both hit anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So 7 damage, and what type of damage is that?
I thought it was normal, but
Okay.
oh, it is normal damage. Yeah, radiant damage.
Radiant damage. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. Because the pasty vampire that you hit will not regenerate on its next turn when you do radiant damage. So yeah, make sure you tell me the damage on it, because there are.
Yeah, usually I write it down, but I didn't write it down.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's all good. It's all good. Anything else from Othin?
Yeah, he's gonna use Dwarven Chainmail.
Okay.
Free action. Basically, I get a free healing surge on myself.
Okay.
You know, as if I spent a healing surge. So my healing surge value is 11. So I get 11 hit points.
Okay.
And I will also do healing word on
Volthier.
Voth. Yeah, Volthier. And let me do, where's that? And he also gets the, I think the +2. Give him the
Plus 2 to
+2.
his defenses. Okay. So healing word, you get extra points of healing, right?
So he's going to get a total +5. He gets his healing surge value +5.
Okay, healing surge +5. Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So that should bring Volthier back to full, right?
Pretty close.
Yep, close. All right. Things are getting tense. The building is catching on fire. The flames are, on the other curtain, Kadaga, are slowly starting to make their way towards the ground. You've seen what's happened in this other room. So Kadaga may or may not be worried at this point. I'll leave that up to you. But you do notice that this is your only exit out of this building. There are no windows. There are no other doors. This is the only way in. This is the only way out.
Oops.
Oops. That's why that elemental bolt was up to the other side was very, very important. And I gave you a roll for it. Okay. The vampire next to Othin, the pasty vampire next to Othin, does not regenerate. My phone ringing. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Since I didn't succeed in hitting that vampire either time, theoretically he won't give a crap about me.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, also, hopefully.
It's like there's that joke, in theory there's no difference between theory and reality. In reality, there is.
Yeah.
I'm back. Dang solicitor calls, I tell you. All right. What were you asking both here before I jumped off?
Oh, I was just saying, theoretically, since I haven't hit that vampire in any way, he won't be pissed at me.
Theoretically. But of course, would a vampire go for a non-intelligent vampire just go for the easy kill, the tasty morsel, more than
Yeah, but there's the guy
armored
who's preventing their regeneration.
They don't know about regeneration.
Are they retarded vampires?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Okay, so he is going to. Oh. Yeah, no, Volthier is safe for the moment. He is not going to actually do anything to Volthier. But he will do this. He moves quickly. He shifts 6 squares, does that blurry move shift.
That looked like 2 squares to me.
1, 2, 3. He was there. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you're not cutting the corner?
No. He basically shifts those squares, and then he is going to claw into Othin.
Actually, it cannot shift 3 squares, I think. Isn't his load?
No,
What's that?
only the top one is.
No, that's
Okay,
bad.
never mind then.
Yeah.
I wish. I tried, dude. I tried.
And he will 19 against AC is a miss. Just cannot seem to penetrate into this cleric of Pellar.
Othin could not be penetrated from behind, man.
That's a pretty good perk, if you ask me.
That was the first. That was the first one of the sessions. So we gotta give that some sort of recognition. Oh wow, they've changed all the sounds and everything.
You did that. I thought that was like automatic.
Yeah.
You know, you slip your finger.
Oh, there are new features. Yeah. Okay. And he shifted. That's his turn.
So he shifted all the way there. Is that
Yep.
correct?
Yeah, he did. He has a ability, a standard action that allows him to shift up to 6 squares and then make a claw attack. So I'm just kind of making it seem like he shifts quickly, blurs out so you can't opportunity attack against him, and then claws out at you. Wait a second. That did hit Othin. He's got
What?
flanking. He's got flanking, so that's a
No, but I also have I have +2 to my bonuses.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, you're
he's
right.
got
Then it
some
did miss him. You're right.
Sweet buffs going on.
He's got some good deal. Smart playing. Because yeah, that 21 would hit your standard AC, but not when you got the there. So that was his whole point, was to move into flanking. So all right,
And it got countered.
it got countered. And then the bat cannot. It's going to first tail slash against Othin, so that way it can fly away without provoking any opportunity attack. So it will tail slash against him. And
Okay, that hit.
that hits. 12 damage. It rolled minimum damage too.
That's minimum? That's frightening.
That's
12 damage.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the critical hit chart against Volthier. That's all right. We'll let that one lie. No, that was against. Who was that against? Erashine?
No, I'm full.
Who did I critically hit? Or
I
somebody.
think Hirsch. Sorry.
You
Avenir?
critically
Okay.
hit Vothier,
Oh, was it Volthier? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
already-
right, on the opportunity attack.
but he's
That's right.
already been healed out of it.
Yeah, so that's good. We'll leave it as it is. It's good. Okay, so he hits him, and then he is going to fly away
2
down
spaces.
and around. No, he actually can fly.
He's slowed.
Oh, that's right. He's slowed. Does he have to save against that?
Nope, it's till the end of my next turn.
Okay, so he can fly now 4 squares.
But if he flies, it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks from me or what?
Not from the person that it attacked with its tail slash attack.
Okay.
So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It likes the cover of this. This bat is it's bloodied and it's looking pretty dead. So it seems to be hanging around this pasty vampire to keep itself safe at the moment.
His pasty pal.
His pasty pal. Okay, Kadaga, you realize that this place is easily to catch on fire, and it is catching on fire now.
Yay.
The room
Use
that
your
you are
ice
currently
magic.
in, the room that you are currently in is being threatened of catching itself on fire because the curtains are now burning down to the floor. The room from the south is now burning up into the area that you're at.
I don't have anything but fire attacks, so you guys are kind of screwed.
What else?
Oh,
Yeah.
you could attack this guy and not risk setting more on fire. I mean, it's already burning.
Yeah, no.
Stay away from us.
Stay away!
Yeah.
Stay away!
I'll,
Stay away!
Shift 1 and blast them. Escalating it for a little extra damage. God damn it.
Ugh.
I missed.
16. Is that a fumble? Nope.
No.
And that's against reflex, right?
Yep.
And who did you shoot at?
The vampire there. It missed last time, so.
Okay. So yeah, you're shooting through there. It doesn't matter the fire. It just seems to make the curtains burn down completely, so the curtains are not in the way anymore. And
So how long does it take for like something to burn down? Like, won't there be a path? I mean, I know I'm being too realistic.
yeah. Well, now it's
He's being too realistic by going off something he's seen in a movie.
that's right. No, it could very well, take some time, but considering that both the curtains were on fire in that one room and they spread down to the floor, it would catch that room quite quickly on fire. Othin, as he's thinking about this, feeling the heat rising and the fire going on here, would realize if you caught the other curtain on fire, the northeast room would probably catch quite quickly. But it's probably going to take a little bit more time to catch on fire from the curtain down below. Arasheen. It's getting hot.
It is.
I feel like we should play that song, The Danger Zone.
I'll try
That's right.
to
Danger zone.
finish the fight or divide with this vampire as quick as possible. So I'll first use a minor action on Avenir.
Okay.
Shake it off. And provoke an opportunity attack for that.
Okay. He'll go ahead and claw into you. Ouch.
Ugh.
12 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. And let's see. You are one ally with turn provokes an opportunity attack. The
You sure
target
that's
makes
a ranged
saving
one?
throw.
Basically,
What was
Avenir
that?
makes a saving throw with +3.
What were you saying?
Avenir makes a
Jonathan?
saving throw.
Oh,
Jonathan
Avenir
might.
makes a saving throw. Okay. Someone wanted to just go ahead and roll. Go ahead. Avenir makes a saving throw. Just roll a d20 real quick. First person.
You suck.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
10. I'm using Inspiring Word on Avenir.
Okay.
Oh, it's a low roll. They Surge +4 on him.
Okay. His surge +4, which his surge was 9, wasn't it? His surge is 11.
So?
Okay. So it's 15. He heals for 15. He is not bloodied anymore. That was good. Still
And
weakened.
10. I'll use. Let me think. Viper Strike, yeah.
Okay.
And miss.
And
20 against AC.
Yeah, you missed because it's 22 is his AC. Ugh. Just barely.
In the interest of ending this fight quicker, I will not successfully do anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Well, you know, you guys could always just surrender.
Okay. The other bat.
I'd rather surrender to the beholders.
Yep. Now, Volthier, did you go through that curtain?
No, not
Okay,
yet.
he did. Okay. So he's going to go back at Ereshkigal. He'll tail slash. Oh, hits. 17 more damage to Ereshkigal.
Wait.
And it'll
Okay,
fly back.
I take 17, but sorry. I have to check. 24. 7 points. Nice. But
Ouch.
I use Vengeance is mine.
Okay.
Vengeance is mine.
Okay, so this attacks it when it's up there by you, right? It's a trigger?
Yep.
Okay. 21 versus AC is a hit.
That's 7 damage and 1 ally within 5 squares, which could be either Avenir or I just use Votir.
Okay.
No, Avenir, because it's a melee basic attack. Can move up to his speed, so he just moves one.
Shifts
move
one.
5, sorry. No, it's sorry.
But can you make
His
a
speed.
save?
He will move 1 to the bottom left
Okay.
and perform a melee basic attack against the bat as well.
So he'll go over here?
Yeah.
And make a basic melee attack against the bat?
Yeah.
Okay. When it was right here.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, let's do it. Which his basic melee is just a basic melee, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, he can't do booming blade or anything like that. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right, here comes his attack. 24 is a hit. 11 damage. The bat is getting haggard. He's starting to get hurt quite well. And now, oh wait, I'm sorry, he's weakened.
Yeah, so that's 5
Half
damage.
Yep, 5 damage, so I'll put 6 back on. Ah, man. Dang it. Okay, things are getting tense. Avenir is up.
Do the bat stays there, or
Oh, that's right. The bat would move back there. Wait. When it does move back there again, it will provoke an opportunity attack from Avenir too, because your triggered happened in between its movement, because that's what its action would do. So Avenir would get another opportunity attack against him.
So another melee basic.
Okay. Here it comes.
Also, Avenir did get an marked punishment on the. Wait a second. I gotta check something.
Okay.
30. Yeah, he hit me definitely. Regardless, okay. We forgot the marked punishment from Avenir on the vampire.
Okay. What's that?
Melee basic attack.
Okay.
So it's a melee basic on the vampire and a melee basic on the bat right now.
Okay, so when he got to make the opportunity attack on the vampire, right?
On the vampire, it wasn't an opportunity; it was just a mark punishment.
Okay. What does mark punishment do?
It teleports, and he teleported right where it was, and makes a melee basic.
Okay. Okay. On the vampire. Okay, let me just do that one then. Okay, so this is the one on the vampire. Oh, he fumbles!
God, it's been a lot of bad rolls.
It has been a lot of bad rolls. Okay, and then he gets the one on the bat,
the bat,
right?
which is an
okay, this will be
opportunity,
the
right.
one on the bat, and then I'll resolve the fumble. 24 against the bat will hit for 16, so that is 8 damage. Now the fumble. You hit your closest ally with a basic attack, or hit yourself if it's impossible to reach him.
I think he would hit himself because
No, it
the
goes to
opportunity
you first.
attack was the mark munition. It wasn't there yet when the mark munition happened.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so we'll do a basic, like he hit himself or something. Let's see if he hits himself. No. Okay, so he's good.
Thank God.
Okay, anything else? Oh, now it's Avenir's turn.
He shifts back where it was and makes a melee basic. No, actually, not a melee basic.
Yeah, no, something better.
Booming blade against the vampire.
Okay.
I think he should start using his encounter spells.
Yeah,
Or
he
not
did
encounter.
already.
He did already.
Oh, he did. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Up to
and
lightning
fiery
flash,
blades.
fire red.
Yep.
He's out of encounter power.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't have that many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Booming sword, right? Booming blade.
Yep.
Okay, here it comes. 22 is a hit with flanking.
Finally.
So 7 damage.
And one enemy adjacent next turn he moves takes 1d6 damage. Oh, cool.
No, if the energy starts his turn adjacent to him and moves away, it takes 1d6 plus 1.
Okay, if he
Actually,
moves
the
away.
thing moves away.
I think it's more 10 plus 1.
Okay.
Also, make a save.
Yes, and then make a save. Mattia, go ahead and roll that d20 for the save for Avenir.
You don't trust.
Yes, he's no longer weakened.
Thank God.
Now, as Avenir strikes into this pasty vampire, he notices that it gets thirsty again. I can tell that its thirst lust has been recharged.
Thirst lust.
Bloodlust.
That's what you said.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah, that's right. He's going for the neck this time. Next. That's right. He can tell that the vampire is now in love with Avenir and wants to do some necking with him. That was a bad joke. Okay. With that, Volthier, you're up.
Okay, first I'm going to shift back one, and as my minor action, I'm going to cause the bigger of the two to grant me combat advantage.
To grant you combat advantage?
Yes, because
Okay.
I'm going to use distract on it.
Okay.
And then left to right, I'm going to attack them both with disheart. Left, right. Freaking
Yes.
Christ on a cracker. I cannot hit that guy to save my life.
He's just too elusive. His will.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 damage on the little guy.
And you drop him.
Okay. And that other guy's no longer granting combat advantage. Screw that guy in the freaking butt. Anyways, now I'm going to try to reach out to the womb again, and I say, quickly, this house is going to come down around you and bake you inside like a turkey if you cannot quickly tell me how to get you out of there or let me in. Is there a portal in there, by the way?
No. She answers to you, and she says, "We're coming out. We're coming out."
Oh, quickly.
Okay. And all of a sudden, you see the lid of the coffin open, and a female and the guff come out of it.
And I send messages to her, and I say, that's just disgusting. A coffin? Really?
Yeah. You notice in the guff's hand, you see a chain with a stone at the end of it.
Oh, I thought it was going to be around her neck, and I was going to be jealous.
I was very chill. You got a necklace stone?
No, I meant like a slave.
That's like, oh. Nope. Okay. So they come out, and then now it's the other vampire's turn. And at this point, yeah. And the guff is like, "You're lighting my house on fire!"
I said, no, the vampire did it. Fire shot out of his arm when we cut him. I'm trying to save you.
Bothier doesn't know that.
Damn it.
Okay.
I'll shrug. I'll be like, well, I didn't do it.
That's right. This vampire likes his tasty treat, so he's going to taste Avenir yet once again.
Oh God, so much gayness in that.
And he 14 against his fortitude is a miss.
Come here, my tasty treat. Let me taste you again. Nom, nom, nom.
All right. This time he misses.
Thank
Have the
God.
tides of battle turned? Will the Fallcrest Elite be able to get out of this encounter before the house burns to smolders?
No.
Othin. Othin,
Um,
you're engaged with the other pasty vampire, these nasty little things.
Okay, I'm gonna use Resurgent Sun.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna use Resurgent Sun. I'm gonna use Sunburst instead.
Okay. 25 versus armor class is a hit. 14 radiant
And it's radiant damage.
so it will not be able to regenerate its next.
And Voth and I get 5 temporary hit points each.
Okay.
Praise you, Othin. Praise you.
Praise thee, Othin. Praise thee.
Crap.
If at all possible, Jonathan, could you do something helpful on your next turn?
I've tried. Today.
Jonathan,
It's like I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm the first one to kill something. Something is wrong.
Volthier intrudes over to Kadaga. Help!
If
Okay, I'm gonna
one
shift.
action point had hit, I would have probably taken out the
That's true.
bat and him.
Yep.
I'm gonna shift this way.
Okay.
No, shift back. I need a blocker. Shift in between us.
Look at the tasty morsel right in front of me. Pardon me,
That's it.
sir. May I take your neck? Okay, then guess whose turn it is? Volthier, I'm sorry. Not really.
Okay, go ahead.
And he's going to lunge for your neck. Quickly shifts forward and lunges for your neck.
I slide off my ring and turn into a stone, and he breaks his tooth on my stony neck.
Let's see. Oh, 28 versus
Are you
14.
kidding me? Is that a crit?
No, it's not a crit.
God.
It was close. That would be 11 damage, and you're weakened. And he regains 24 health. So he lunges in and punctures into your neck and then sucks out some of your blood. And regains back up. That is a save end feature too.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
But you had the 5 temporary hit points.
Yep. Kadaga.
Okay.
Then,
Oh, yeah. I gotta put
Oh yeah.
So you
So
actually
Kate-
only need 6.
Yep. 6 damage.
+5. Thank you, Othin. I forget about that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Kadaga all of a sudden sees come flying in 2 more bats.
Christ, are you kidding me?
Yay!
At least you get fireball them.
Yep. And it is now Kadaga's turn.
Well, they're definitely going to move out of that area next turn.
Yeah.
Even if I did ignite them both.
Is there a sheep sound? Does anybody else hear
Oh,
bang?
I heard it.
Sorry, that's...
I didn't.
Let me fix that.
It's Jonathan's cat in the background. It's making sheep noises.
No, he just also has a pet sheep. Two cats, a dog, and a sheep.
Okay, Kadaga would know that from his combat on these things that as the bats, they do like the tactics that they like to use is swoop in and swoop out.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And that they are, let's see, they are average intelligent creatures. Because that is important.
This area here, it's about to catch fire, isn't it?
Not yet. It has made it down to the ground yet, but since the other curtain is not on fire, it's not going to erupt the room like the other one did. But the room that you're currently in, you know, we'll see. It's close. Kadaga's like, oh crap, this could get bad quick. Right, who's got the water pail in the water?
Huh?
Mundane object.
That's right. He can pull out a water pail full of water out of his cloak.
I pull out a door and block the air.
Shut him in. Wait, hold on. Let me get my door.
No. Let's see.
It's going to be a barbecue.
Pull out a magic hole and lay it on the ground for them to fall into.
There you go.
Wait, that's not mundane, I guess.
Well, you got to remember they're flying too. They are not touching the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to
That's
I'm
better.
out of here.
elemental
Okay.
bolt that vampire right there.
Okay, first of all, I need to make an attack against you. For the
Fire.
Can I
yeah,
use my
the-
staff again?
Oh yeah, yes
It's
you can.
long.
Okay, yes, that works. You can shoot it out of the way and kind of scoot around the flames and go in.
So what's your staff do?
It's just the staff. It's long. I can move it out
Yeah.
of the way, so it's not hitting me.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a
staff is
long.
long.
Yeah. I'm
Wolf
going,
is like, that's a
Fire
nice staff.
excites him.
I'm going to try to elemental bolt this guy.
Okay.
Hold on, quick question.
Oh, almost a crit too.
Is he going to set the curtain on fire with this?
No, I'll move the curtain out of the way.
Yeah,
I'll reach around with the
let him do
dagger.
that. I'll let him do that. Yeah, because he's right next to it this time, so that's fine. And he's already had 2 encounters going through the curtain, so I'll let that one stand. So 31 is a hit, 23 fire damage.
Yep. What's in those barrels?
You don't know.
There's nothing on the side that says anything.
No,
Free beer. Or like,
they're free beer.
Alright. I will dragon breath there to set that area on fire.
Gonna make a fire tomb? Really?
It's to block the bats from getting to us.
Oh, true. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay,
but they still would have to
Kill
go through
everyone
the
of
fire.
us.
that's one idea.
I'm
just
guessing
like
that we're either going to
point out-
die in here from...
Better to die from the fire than to die from these guys. These guys only do
I don't like how everything thinks.
I don't like having things. Okay, so the second curtain is now on fire.
I
Is
just
that-
don't feel
is
like
that your
this is a
ignite
good
area?
idea.
That goes away at the end of your turn, right?
That's just a dragon breath, so it's just
Oh,
a
dragon breath.
blast
Okay,
of flame,
you blast a flame.
whatever.
The dog is like, this is so beautiful. Both of you, can't you see it? Look
I
at
give
all
him
the
this
flames.
look like, are you frickin' kidding me?
Pyromaniac.
There's more bats on the way. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
So do you think these things have a weakness?
The bats.
No, these vampires.
Well, you saw they have.
Yes, they do have a No, they don't. Sorry.
They do have a weakness, Avenir.
Avenir. And it's Eric.
It's tasty treats.
It's Erashine's pasty treat. You're just mad because you were the pasty treat last time. Okay, Erashine.
I'd
You're
like
still
to strike
flanking with this thing.
again the vampire, hoping
In front
to
of you?
do something better this turn.
Okay. It
Yes.
hits!
And I think I do.
You did.
That's 12 damage, and usual stuff. If he shifts, it takes damage, and I'll inspiring word myself.
Okay.
So heal 16.
And heal 16, okay.
And
Nice. Okay. And your friendly bat is back again.
Hello.
Hello. It says, may I claw you, tail slash you once more? 22 vicious
Miss.
AC misses. And then it'll fly back to this corner here. Avenir.
Kill the vampire.
Kill the vampire. With the house slowly igniting.
He doesn't have any other frigid blade.
Yeah, what would you guys like him to do? He still has
Booming blade.
Yeah,
I
he's got his
guess.
booming blade, or he's still got frigid blade. That is a minor. I mean, that's a at will.
Yeah, I think
Choose frigid blade.
the other one is better, to be honest.
Is it? Okay.
Booming blade.
No, sword. Yeah, booming blade. Exactly.
If the target starts its next turn adjacent to you, it takes a penalty to speed. Okay, I see. So it can't really run away. All right.
What you should do is you can't do that.
Yeah, because he's got the flanking right now, which helps.
Yeah, it does indeed.
Okay.
Kill
All right.
him!
Booming blade coming your way. Right? Or sword burst. No, booming blade.
Booming blade, please just hit him.
18 misses.
It receives maximum damage. Damn.
Oh, that's true. We did 16 damage too. And that would have almost dropped him. He still has an action point.
Yeah, it could be worth it to use it. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
No, I'll let it go this turn because it could try to finish him off with a daily as a reaction.
Okay.
And furthermore, we don't know if he's just going to stand right back up afterwards.
That's very true. You gotta remember there's something on the inside of the skin. Anything else for Avenir?
No, not yet.
Angus of Assault?
Nothing else. I think it is already marked.
Yeah, it's already marked
so
by him. Yep.
You can't have more than one mark out. Yet.
Volthier, you just gotten your blood drained from you, and you're weakened from it.
Does Guff perceive me as a threat or as friendly, since I did warn him?
He perceives you as a threat, yes.
He does
at this moment, yes. He doesn't believe the vampires lit the house on fire thing. There's no reason for him to believe that.
This Guff is a douche hole.
Let's check him out. Guff is actually
Not a douche.
he's average intelligence. He's not very wise.
I ask him, I say, do you enjoy being enslaved to these vampires that aren't vampires at all?
Okay, your talk's going to provoke an opportunity attack. I'm kidding. No, he turns back to you and says, I am not enslaved, you
filth coming in here destroying my house?
I didn't destroy your house. It was the
Do
vampires.
you know who I am?
The new
The
guff.
The Guff. You can see he's very prideful.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
Can I sense like the female, is it like something very valuable to him, or would he not care at all if she died?
You can see that he has the female by her arm, and he seems to be, his demeanor is not dominating; it's more of concern. So he doesn't like have her by the hand, but he has her by the arm around her bicep, and seems to be kind of dragging her places.
Okay. Well, I'm weakened anyways. Okay.
Yep.
If I
And I'll give you one more thing here.
okay.
Volthir and Othin can both see that the barrels to the left of Guff, in that room you're in now, are
Full of
water.
Splash water on the vampires.
If I was
Make them melt.
if I was to teleport here, in the surprise of the moment, could I snatch away the portal stone from Guff?
You can make an attempt to do that, yes.
Okay, what do I need to roll to attempt to do that?
Roll me a dexterity check.
Oh, dear Christ.
With your modifier, not your modifier,
Check
but
modifier.
your check modifier. Okay. Okay, you reach out to snag it from him, and your teleport causes surprise to him. So I'm going to give you a +4 on yours, which brings you up to 11. But at the last second, you're able to grab a hold of it, but you're not able to pull it out of his hand from where he's holding the chain. So you're now in some sort of a tug of war with the Guff with the portal stone.
Okay, so I have I snatch it, and we're basically both holding to it. And I say to it, I say to Guff, I said, I'm not here to bring you any harm. Instead, I want to lead you to overthrow this place and rule the whole land. But you must give me the stone so that I can open the gateway or some shit.
Okay, make me a bluff check.
Some shit.
Okay, 21.
Okay. All right. He goes, yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. But he doesn't seem to want to let go of the stone. He says, well, what? Yeah. What do you have in mind?
Guff, this place is burning down. The vampires set it on fire, and we don't have time to discuss it here. But I have the game plans outside of this place. We need to figure out how to get out of here and let go of this thing so I can put it in a special place. The vampires are trying to take it.
Okay, do a bluff check again.
12.
Okay. This time he's like, I don't know.
Othin, help!
He doesn't.
Othin, do that helping thing you do.
Othin has.
Oh, sudden inspiration. But
I'd make it 16.
Make it 16. he still does not want to let go of the stone. He's like, oh, let me hold on to the stone. These stones are very important. I don't think you understand the importance of the stone.
I tell him I have 2 others and I must unite them to bring him the power necessary. And I'm the only one who knows how to do this.
Okay, let's do another bluff.
21.
Ooh. It's like, okay, fine.
I yanked that bitch away
make
from him
sure
and put
you
him in
keep
our
this
bag.
safe. You don't. He says you don't understand the other important implications in losing one of these stones. You think these vampires are scary? You haven't seen scary yet.
I give
And
him a
he
nod and I
releases-
say,
He releases
you can
the stone.
I say, you can explain this all to me later, and I put it in our universal bag of holding before he has any second thoughts.
Mhm.
I let out a sigh of relief, and I say, now get that water, and we need to put these flames out. And then I turn to face the vampire up there. He's going to be granting combat advantage from my warp.
Okay.
I'm going to perform an attack on him, 18 versus will.
18 versus will is a hit.
Okay, I'm going to do 7 damage to him since I'm weakened, and he has -2 to his attack rolls.
Okay. Good. He is now bloodied.
And
that means he's thirsty again.
Jesus Christ. And now I'm going to make my save 10 on the dot.
Yes. Done. You're no longer weakened. Okay. The guff is going to...
Big turn.
And what's that?
That was a big turn. I
That
managed
was a
to
big
actually,
turn.
Instead of killing the guff, I was like prepared to just kill him.
Poor guff.
But he gave it up, so I'm like, okay, we're buddies. Now go put water on the fire.
Yeah. Okay. The guff he'll turn to you and he'll say, "Take care of Ane."
Okay, Ane, take
And
my hand.
You see at this point that Ane is quite terrified, and you see that Guff's concern over Ane is kind of like the old Guff over Tia.
Yes. And I comment on that. I say, you have named a womb?
And he kind of gives you a glance out of the side of his eye, kind of like, how do you know that?
I will
but,
take Ane.
Okay.
I say, I will protect her as though she were my child. Fear
Okay.
not, Guff.
So the Guff will go over and he'll man-hug this barrel. And he tries to pick it up, and he just yanks it right up and off the ground. And then he begins to move towards the north with this barrel. 1, 2, 3. So he comes up over here, and he says to the vampire, "Quit! Stop this now!"
What's the vampire do?
Yeah, you don't know yet. The vampire seems to be the one that he just told to stop. Seems to be lost in some sort of bloodlust. It's tasted flesh. I mean, blood that it hasn't tasted in a long, long time. Actual, real, strange blood. I don't know. The crystal shards have blood?
No, we have dust.
That's true, but you are in the form of an elf.
I know. I'm tempted to take off the ring, but I think Ane might flip the hell out.
That's true. Okay. All right. The vampire is going to attack Avenir again. He's totally set on him. He doesn't have bloodlust in his eyes anymore, though. But he is going to claw at him. Oh. Almost, no. 12 damage into Avenir.
Oh, Jesus.
Avenir becomes bloodied again. And then it is going to shift.
Doesn't he have the provoking if he shifts thing on?
Huh?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
He does. So, go ahead and do your...
Avenir gets an opportunity attack.
Avenir gets an opportunity attack? Okay, so we'll let him do that first before he shifts.
Kill him. Kill him.
28, 15 damage. Does it do it? No, it doesn't.
Damn.
So close. Okay, you see this flesh just seems to be dropping off under it, and there seems to be another bat under the inside of this creature.
Wait. He did it Tavernier, right?
Yes, Avenir. Mm-hmm.
Frost backslash.
Okay. There you go.
I told you I was planning to do it.
There you go.
That
Frost-
should kill him.
Is that
Hopefully.
from?
It's a daily.
Frost? Where is it?
Frost backslash.
Oh, he doesn't have it on here.
It starts
Oh,
with
backslash.
F
There it is. Okay. I
and
got
ends
it.
in Rost.
He just has it as backlash. So here goes Avenir's backlash.
Frost backlash.
26 is a hit. 19 damage is enough to kill it.
Bye.
Thank God. Thank you, OTG.
Okay. It just slumps to the ground. And then,
Flesh comes out.
No, I guess more like big explosion. No,
Oh.
that's bad.
a fiery bat emerges
Aw.
from
Fire bats?
fire bat emerges from his area there. Now let me roll its initiative. You'll be on a new initiative spot.
Why it's always bats.
Yep. Oh man, that was a good roll. Same spot. Okay. And then it's going to. Its thought was its last thought when it was the pasty vampire was that it sensed Ane coming out, and so it's going to fly over, and it's going to ignite the curtain, and it's also going to be going after Ane.
But wouldn't it provoke an opportunity attack as well?
No, because it was a part of its shift movement.
Oh, I see.
But actually, I'm going to give both Ereshkigal and Avenir an opportunity attack because it was in its new form, which does not do that.
And he totally molted, and that takes a long time.
Yeah.
I've had birds before.
So it's going to light this next curtain on fire, but before it does, both Ereshkigal and Avenir will get an opportunity attack. 27 is a hit. So let me put it back over here. So take 11 damage from Ereshkigal, and then we'll do the attack for Avenir. 15 is a miss.
What about 17 with combat?
Oh, it's flanking. That is still a miss. Okay, and then it will come over here, getting ready to attack.
Lesai.
And on top of that,
You said it looks like it's going to attack on A or whatever.
yes,
Okay.
looks like it's going after Ane, and then the curtain that it just went through will ignite. So you now, Avenir and Ereshkigal can both see wherever this bat goes, it ignites areas. Okay? Whatever it goes through and touches,
Nice.
it ignites. So it is close to igniting the curtain by where the water is.
I
You
with seeing that, and because I'm within telepathic range of everybody,
Mhm.
I lay out the game plan quickly. Everyone needs to head up this way towards where the guff is. Another strong dude needs to grab a water, and we need to get out of here, and hopefully this place will collapse on the rest of these things, and then we only have to deal with the two out there.
Okay.
But we have to GTFO ASAP.
But why? What? We only get 5 points of damage if we run through the fire.
No.
Five.
I want,
Yeah,
Guff
5
is going
and
that
5
way to
ongoing.
put out. Guff is going that way to put some fires out anyways, but if we hang out in here too long, everything's going up in flames.
Okay.
So I say we get out of here, and if anything's trapped in here, let it die in here, whatever. Hopefully it doesn't turn into, like, god fire bats.
Yeah, I somehow don't think that flame bats will die in a fire.
Yeah, but
But
at least we're
Okay,
not
could
going
you-
to be in the fire.
Yeah, you notice that there's flame jetting out from these bats.
Yeah, I was hoping that the collapsing of the whole building would kill them,
Yeah.
like impaled by wood and stuff.
No, that could be a good idea.
But I think we all need to get out of here.
Get out and just have Kadaga put the door up to block them all in and let it collapse down on top of them.
No, put a cage door so we can watch it.
Get a window. Put a little window, a glass window door there.
So they can
All
run
right.
into it all comically.
Yes. Othin, your turn.
So one thing is, so you said the new Guff gave an order to that vampire to stop this nonsense.
Correct. But you can definitely tell that the vampire is not paying attention to Guff. That it
And that
really.
vampire's granting combat advantage.
Yep. If Othin and Kadaga would make an insight check, and also Volthier, if you three would like to make an insight check, I might be able to provide some more information.
17.
29.
Wow. Kadaga?
10.
10.
You see nothing.
Kadaga is too enthralled with all the fire. He's just like, yes, burn, burn. And
Wait, I did my
Volthier-
perception.
Yeah, you did. Volthier and Othin will both realize that Guff is really not in charge, and these vampires really
Well,
don't
duh.
take their orders from Guff. But
Okay.
he likes to think that he's in charge and that he runs things here, but he really is not.
Shocking
So-
news.
These vampires, you can tell now, both Othin and Volthier can tell that the vampires are not going to listen to Guff. And the reaction of the fire bat is they like the taste of the wounds, so they're they're ready to eat another one. That's why it's attacking up that way for there. But you can tell that pasty vampire is not listening to Guff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Othin does realize that the Guff is the person that impregnates the women to produce children. But from your religious check you did last session, you understood that this type of people, basically this is a type of a communal that the Guff and it would produce children, right? But that's children to produce more women or men. And then at a certain point, after a certain amount of time, they would give away the women to be fed upon. The vampires, though, at this section here, you saw the two vampires walking away with the child. So Othin is kind of confused because it does not go with the lore that he knows that the children were never ever used as feed. But these vampires here seem to be using as feed, and it's some sort of tradition breaking that this new Guff has instated here. Thus, these vampires are now, a little more out of control because of their tradition breaking and allowing the vampires to eat children or whatever else they were doing with the children.
So, should I run away or should I attack the guy?
The vampire's clearly in a bloodlust. If the Guff says anything, I'll just be like, see, they're going to attack you. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. The vampire does not look like that it's going to attack Guff. It's had a taste.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's had a taste
Well-
of Volthier, so it looks like it's either going to go for Othin or Kadaga.
It could
Okay, I'm
also be pointed out that Othin could see that other firebat tried to bite Ani, right?
Othin could see that? Oh, it hasn't tried to bite him yet. It's moving towards it, yes.
Right. Well, could he see that it's moving towards her menacingly? Be like, oh, it's trying to eat your woman,
Yep.
womb.
Okay, I'm gonna move this way.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna attack him. I get combat advantage. Is that correct? From
Yes.
whatever bot did.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use Resurgent Sun.
Okay. Oh, it's a
Nice.
critical!
Praise be to
Alright.
Othin.
And it's radiant damage.
Okay, let's see what happens. The higher the roll, the better. What, did I hit 2? Oh, I did. Let's hit it
The
twice.
first one was 10.
Yeah, we'll take
Yeah,
10.
first one was 10. 10, which will also do this. You get to take an extra standard action this turn.
Holy Christ.
So
So, okay,
Well,
you
calculate
did
your
17,
damage.
17
20.
damage to it, right?
yeah.
22, right?
22.
What's that?
22 radiant damage.
Oh,
And then your weapon.
22 max. 22 radiant damage.
oh, that's right. 22 radiant
Plus a
damage
d6
max.
from your weapon.
Yep, plus the d6 from your weapon, so roll a d6.
D6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1d6.
So 22.
Your holy healer's mace. Plus 5.
27.
Go, Othin. Man, he's instantly bloodied this creature. Now you have an extra standard action you can do this turn from your critical hit.
Should I use Solar's hammer or Blessing of Battle?
You can see this thing is hurting pretty well. You have a
Blessing of
chance.
Battle is the damage resistance.
No. Yeah, Blessing of Battle is damage resistance. Solar's hammer. Actually, I'll use Solar's hammer.
And that was radiant damage, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Solonor's hammer.
You
Okay.
could put that damage resistance on Ane, right? Or is it range? What's the range on it?
Then,
5 squares.
yep, you could. Yeah, because
Okay.
Volthir and Othin, you can tell if she gets attacked, she's going to get hit and she's going to die. This is a frail, unprotected creature. Doesn't move quick. They're
Women.
not. Yeah.
Well, what's his name? We'll have to do a swap.
Oh, Avenir. Except for he doesn't know what's going on.
Hey, I can tell him all this stuff. Avenir, this is what's up.
There you go. You can tell him on his turn.
Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna do several things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and use Blessing of Battle against this thing.
Okay, is your second standard or extra standard action?
Yeah. Well, 17.
17 is.
19's not a hit.
19 is not a hit on this one.
Okay, and then I'm actually gonna use my action point.
Okay.
Can I see? I can't see. What's his name?
Who?
Can I see?
Rivera.
Airsheen. Can I use Bavaria's presence?
Yes, you can see Ereshkigal through the curtain.
Oh, I can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use Bavaria's presence or whatever.
Okay, Mattia, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, he would be able to see us
Yep, he can see him.
just barely.
Just don't consider the curtains really blocking your sight or anything.
I find your toe so inspiring.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna use Solonor's hammer twice.
Okay,
Or I'm gonna go ahead.
first one.
Damn.
Oh,
So then I don't get a second attack.
No.
Yeah, and you get combat advantage.
You grant
That's
combat
okay.
advantage.
I'm not worried about it.
Wait, but don't you use your action point first, then decide to use the effect?
No, you
No,
have to
I
use
used my action point. I should have given you my action point.
Oh, if you hit, you get the extra action. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but I don't know. How do I give you my action card or whatever?
Just drag it out onto the table. Click on the card and drag it out onto the table.
Oh, I see. There.
Someone tried to steal it. There we go. Let me go get that off of the... What is that? Jonathan wants to steal... No, Jonathan, no! Down, boy, down.
God, mine was wasted.
I know.
Mine was wasted too.
But you guys, well, you know you're going to get an action point after this combat, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because this would be
Yeah.
your second combat,
But it's
and
like,
the
if
T is
you're
going to get another
holding-
milestone.
Oh, and actually the thing, I can't do that. I want to use, I still have a minor action left, anyway.
Right.
So actually I want to use Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
So, what happens to it? So I get 11 plus 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to give 2 extra to Voth.
Yay,
Here.
thank you.
11 plus 3 is 14.
All right, we're getting close to 11 o'clock, guys. What's your schedules look like?
I'm free till 11:30, probably.
I'm good.
Volthier?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to be wrapping it up by 12, which is 11 your time.
Okay.
So
So
it's kind of like my cutoff, and then I have things to do.
no problem. We'll go the next 20 minutes and see where we're at, and we'll cliffhanger right there, because this is a pretty intense battle going on, and it's just
Yeah.
beginning. So you pretty much, everyone will pretty much know that it's now a battle area. We're going to be in initiative order until you guys can get out of here or kill all the monsters. And there were a lot of them. Okay, anything else from Othin?
So I did that, and I actually get, since I have +2 until the start of my next turn, I actually have +4 to my defenses.
Okay.
If
You
I'm
want
not
to give that to
mistaken.
Ane?
No, I know. I couldn't really heal her. No,
Yeah.
+2 goes to, the +2 bonus to my defenses goes to myself.
Okay.
And I already had +2 from Nimbus of Holding Shield.
Okay.
But the +2 HP goes to Voth, which I think he added.
Yeah, I already
Right.
took it. Do the vampires know about the hole in the middle?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
You guys don't know how they got in and out there. You just saw them come out of the coffin. If Volthier would like to make me an intelligence check or a
Arcana check?
or a dungeoneering check.
All right, I'll go with intelligence.
Not Arcana.
26.
26. You can realize, there's some sort of hidden door within the coffins that leads into that other room.
I didn't need my check to realize that.
But you would think, okay, if this building catches on fire all the way around, that center room would probably become an oven.
But if I'm in stone form, that's irrelevant.
That's very true. Your flesh is
The
able
rest
to
of your
burn. Well, you can still take, you just won't burn as well, but you can still take fire damage and ongoing fire because it can blister on top of your crystals. Well, not blister, but it can smolder on top of your crystals.
Then maybe
Okay.
I'll be a cool black color instead of blue.
There you go. Okay, the vampire is going to turn around and it's going to claw at Othin. Ooh,
Oh, man.
That's a critical hit. Oh, man. And you're going to take 17 damage. It rolled even minimum damage on its roll, too, but the critical is going to do worse.
So I got 33, so 17 damage.
17 damage plus 3. You have combat advantage against all enemies until the end
Well, that's
of
not
your
that bad.
next turn. So it has combat advantage against everybody until the end of its next turn.
17.
Yep, so 17 damage, period. That's it.
God, even my defenses didn't help.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And then in a blur, it is going to shift.
Oh, and I had 5 temporary hit points.
You had 5 temporary. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have plus 5.
Nice.
Okay, so it shifts back to the corner of the room. And the bat. They just come, they fly up to the entrance here, and they hold their ground, well, say right outside the flames. Because they're not going in there. You saw a Kadaga head on in there, but they're not going to try that. They don't have a staff to prevent them from doing anything. Kadaga.
Yeah, I'll try to finish off that guy.
Then he'll turn into the flaming bat and set more shit on fire. Can you just do non-lethal damage and knock him down and then tie him up?
Wait, Volthier, did you just... No, you didn't have a turn recently. That's right, never mind. Let me do this. I need to place the Guff on initiative. I'm going to place him right after Volthier. Because that's when him and Ane are going to react. But now Ane will react on Volthier's turn since he's in the presence of them. What were you going to say, Mattia?
In 4th edition, you can actually, when you knock something down, you can decide if it's dead or unconscious. But I don't know either if it would apply to undeads, or if it would stop them from becoming flaming bats.
Yeah, it will need to. If you get this guy down to 0, it will change into the bat. But you can do the unconscious thing on the bat, but it'll still lay on the floor smoking.
Yeah.
Or flaming, unconscious. Kadaga.
Yeah, so if I kill it, it's going to turn into a bat. If I knock it unconscious, it's going to turn into a bat.
Correct. Yeah, it's going to keep
kill
it. Just kill it. Kill it and deal with the flames.
You could come down and kill the smaller bat in the corner.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's put it this way: if you kill it, there are gonna be more flames. So you kill it.
Either which way. By the way, it is Kadaga's turn. I'm just going to go ahead and update this right now. This area here catches on fire. Where the 2 bats are.
Dummies.
I claim that damage.
He claimed that damage. All XP for the 2 bats goes to Kadaga for lighting the curtains on fire. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to be right back. I got to grab another code red. Hold on a second.
That's some jargon that I do not understand.
Code red? What?
I don't know.
What did he say? He's going to grab a what?
It sounded like he said I have a draft for another code red. I'm not sure what that means.
I thought he was going to get another Mountain Dew or something like that. Or,
Oh, see, so you understand it. Apparently there's a code red.
well, no, I know, because I don't see his, all I see is his map, or MJ's map. What?
All right, I'm back.
Okay, I'm going to elemental bolt that bat in the corner.
Okay.
A cold red. What was it that you said? You're going to grab a cold red?
Yeah, no. A code red. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, we can't see anything, or I can't see anything. Oh, okay.
Mountain Dew, code red.
Jesus, that's a big-ass Mountain Dew.
It is.
Code red. Okay, it is a Mountain Dew code red.
That's right.
What is it?
You got to have something to wake myself up in the morning, right?
I pull down the goggles and blast it with the
Elemental bolt.
elemental bolt.
Yep.
And tack on some extra damage with the eye.
Okay. 22 is the hit against reflex. 19 damage will end its life.
Oh, I didn't even need to use it.
And then it resurrects as another sort of bat creature.
Yep. How about this? Go ahead and do your extra damage, and I will take that off the other bat creature.
Nope.
No?
I used it up. It's gone. So
What do you mean?
I used the eye thing on my attack, so it's the next attack. So.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I just want to make sure it died. So.
Yeah, let me add this to turn. And that's the last pasty bat. Let me roll its initiative.
There's another pasty bat.
No, not that one.
Oh, not that one?
No, I'm talking about the bat in the corner, not the vampire.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yes, yes. The one that doesn't catch on fire.
Okay. Well, good. I didn't take his damage off yet then. Okay, so yeah, that will kill him. Boom.
Okay.
And you elemental bolted through the curtain.
That bat's gonna set it on fire anyway. So.
That's true. But guess who's standing at the curtain?
Wah, she can move.
So the curtain catches on fire, and it feels more from the bat being next to it.
I'm done.
Erashine.
I'll fly there.
Okay.
Use a miner to take the goggles off too, because I
How-
think it's pretty bright right now.
How did you get through the curtain?
Flying. It's a curtain, I think.
Yeah, but you just grabbed it with
Ah,
your
it's a
arm
fire.
and moved it aside? Yeah. It's
Yeah,
on fire.
I'll just get through it and take the damage I command.
Okay. Let me roll it. Ah, where'd my thing go? Just put it away. All right. This is going to be against your reflex. That will miss. No fire damage.
10, I'm gonna use orchestrated offensive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 21 against AC to the firebot,
Okay. That will hit.
6 damage. 10 Avenir and Dotin can either make a melee basic attack or a charge against a different enemy.
Avenir or Othin?
Sorry, Kadaga and Dotin.
Okay. Which Kadaga's ranged attack is a melee basic, right?
It's a basic attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could both attack this guy, or what's the deal?
Yeah, you can charge the vampire and you can charge either
Maybe,
or whatever comes up out of it.
Yeah.
Or the other way around, probably
Well,
better.
this one below what's-her-name has some pretty significant damage on it. Maybe everyone should just attack that.
No, I can't.
You can't. It must be a different
Oh, it
enemy.
has to be different. Urgh.
And we
Can't
Well,
use it
Kadaga has
for
more
a level
power,
1
so-
daily if it was a 3 attack on the same enemy.
Yeah.
So go ahead at Kadaga and choose. I mean, I can only attack this guy, in theory. No, I can. That's it.
Yeah, I think Kadaga should start, because it would
Yeah,
probably
he's more
kill and
powerful.
then nothing can charge whatever comes up.
Consider Ane a ally
Oh,
She can attack too.
at this point. Well, she doesn't have anything to attack with.
Here's a question: is the firebat the same? The firebat's the same creature as the undead skin, right? Or are they two
Correct.
separate creatures?
They are essentially two different creatures, so you're receiving experience points for two different creatures, but they are one creature.
Well, I'm just asking if I kill the skin, would that allow Othin to make an attack against the different creatures?
Yeah, because it's
I was going to give you where you could, if you attacked the creature with the skin and do extra damage over what its current hit points are, that we would take those hit points off the secondary creature that comes out.
Karaga, the point is that you can attack any creature but the one that I attacked. So even if you kill, you can attack whatever comes out
No, it
regardless.
says allies that choose to charge or make basic attacks cannot attack the same creature or the target of this attack.
Oh,
This was your
true.
target of this attack.
Oh,
Same one.
Yep.
And
So
I
you
can't
guys gotta
attack the firebat.
Right.
But he can
Choices
attack
are
this.
the gust
It's either,
I always misread that power.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I was asking if the skin was like a symbiote on top of the bat.
Right. Oh, if there are two different creatures. Now, consider them the same creature. It's just a skin on top of it.
when you can attack. Why'd you attack this one?
Yeah. Well, no, we can work around that too, because say if Kadaga attacks the one, kills the skin, and the other one comes out, can he still attack the same one?
But I can also like I can make I could just shift my speed if I needed to.
Oh
Cannot
yeah, you
attack
can
the same
shift
creature
the
or
speed
the target of its attack. Oh, okay, I see.
So I'll attack and he can shift to do something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
19 versus reflex on which one?
The one up top.
He's granting combat
okay.
advantage still.
Oh, that's right. That will hit then. 23 damage. Okay. That will do him in. Let me put the other one out there. So it will turn into the fire bat. Now let me roll its initiative. Add him to turn. And roll its initiative.
Fudge.
Oh, man. Critical on the initiative.
Fudge.
Fudge sickles.
You know, I'm actually
the two
planning
go
on
back to
making
back.
fudge today. Like, I'm not even kidding. I got the stuff for it because all the kids, you know, it's vacation, everyone's home.
23 damage. So
Gonna be a good daddy and make him fudge.
5 damage extra on top of that. So we'll take 5 extra damage out.
Yeah, that's a lot of hit points.
That was.
Okay, so I'm actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. I'm going to shift 5 my speed.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what do I need to do?
Now you're...
I'm not on fire, but I pass through fire.
Okay, so you pass through the curtain. Let me go ahead and make an attack roll on you. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right.
It might be better to stop next to Ani so you can help protect her.
True.
He's flanking with Ani. She's an ally.
And I have +4.
Yeah, but
21
he's not going
versus
to
your
get to
reflex
attack before the
hit
fire
you.
bat takes its turn, so it's...
Avenir will
You
actually mark
hit
it.
anyway.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. You don't need to make an attack roll on that one because that one just barely got set on fire. You're fine to move through it just fine without getting burnt.
Okay, so I don't get burned. So I'm just going to move there.
Right.
But I can't really do anything, so... Well, I can't attack it because it's the same target.
Ooh, Avenir could move
Oh, no, that was,
down there.
that was a different target. That was a different target.
Oh, wait, what did he attack last time?
He attacked the one up top.
But he
No,
can't
no,
attack
no.
the part of the
I
orchestrator.
can't attack what did Airsheen attack? Didn't he attack this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't attack that one.
Okay, you can't
So-
attack. Okay. There you go. But you can still shift the 5 squares, right?
Yeah, it's like a triple attack, or what Airsheen did.
Cool.
So,
Was that
I
a
just
daily?
shift.
Orchestrated offense, is that a daily?
Yeah.
Oh, palming out the dailies.
Yeah, because these are
Wow.
big
Okay.
guys.
All right. Avenir, what would you guys like Avenir to do?
I want Avenir to move below Ereshine and do a teleport swap with the chick.
Okay.
And since I'm holding her hand, can I go with her?
She just disappeared. Well, let me look at it. Let me read the context.
Like,
it's dimension
I
warp,
grab
right?
onto her and give her a hug.
Each target wait, you and an ally in the burst, or 2 allies in the burst. So yeah, I would, that would be right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're within the burst. You
Well, no, they
or
swap
1
places.
ally in the burst, or 2 allies in the burst.
Can
Each
swap
target
places.
teleports into the other space. Both targets must occupy the same space, or the power fails.
It's
Does it work like that?
it's saying that like 2 targets, but I mean, it could be argued that I like jump into her circle and like give her a like really close bear hug.
Right.
So I'm occupying her square. Because I know what's going on.
No, he can make the dimensional warp. Doesn't have to be him.
He can
You
swap
and one
places
ally.
with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like a dimension opens up, and at that square that they can walk through or something, and he walks
No,
through.
he swaps the places of the 2 targets.
Like
Either
basically,
and
Anna
someone
and Kadaga
or
could
the 2
switch
people.
places.
So then Volthier could swap with him then, right?
No.
No?
No,
Oh,
I
just
could
the
swap
target.
with her. Per the
Yeah.
rules as stated, no, I couldn't swap with her. I'm asking you if I can, if I jump on her and give her a bear hug.
I will. I like it. I like the idea.
No, but she can switch places with Kadaga, for example. Like if you read the rules.
Oh,
Right.
I see. Double switch.
Yeah, the target, you and one ally in the burst, or two allies in the burst.
Oh, I see.
So basically, either Avenir can switch places with anybody else, or anybody else can switch places with each other. If I'm, that's the way I'm reading it.
Oh, okay, I see. So like, he has the burst that came out, so Kadaga and Volthier could have switched places, or Ereshkigal and Kadaga could have switched places.
Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Avenir,
Gotcha.
as long as it's everyone in the burst. And in this
Gotcha.
case, probably Avenir is probably the best candidate.
Yeah,
But
so
he could have
Avenir-
switched places. It would have been a waste to switch places with, to have Anna switch places with me or Ereshkigal or Voth.
Right.
Because,
So basically, Avenir comes over, sees the situation, dimensions warps with Ane to keep her protected. She disappears within Volthier's hands, and Avenir and Volthier are holding hands right now.
We quickly release.
They quickly give an uncomfortable stare at each other, release, and go on. Okay, we are at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock your time, Voth.
Well,
Do we
let's
need
go
to,
ahead
you want to take
and...
an action? Let's
Yeah,
get to the top of the initiative order again, then we'll go.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, I can take a few more minutes to finish out my turn. Just
Okay.
have him do, I guess, a booming blade.
Okay. We will Booming Blade Avenir on the Fire Bat, right?
Right.
24.
26.
Oh, it's 26, right? Flanking. That will hit for 12 damage.
Nice.
Turn and moves. He must take. Okay, if he flies away, he will take. Or if he moves. Okay. So he takes 12 damage. What type of damage is that?
Checking.
Thunder.
It's
Thunder.
thunder damage.
Okay, good. Okay. Because obviously you can tell that these fire
Actually,
bats.
sorry. It's normal damage for the first part, thunder damage for the second one.
Okay. What? Booming Blade?
The
Hits.
follow-up boom, if they move away, it's
Oh,
thunder
okay,
damage.
it's thunder damage. Okay, so it's just regular sword damage. Okay. You
Mhm.
can tell that these bats, if you hit them with fire damage, they're going to resist some of that, which that resistance is 10.
Damn.
You think this was kind of a building to prevent Kadaga from just killing everything?
I still got concussive damage.
That's true. That's true. It's just not as cool as the elemental bolt.
By the way, the macro is wrong. The follow-up damage is 1d6 plus 2.
Is it +2?
Yep.
That's probably back from pre-level up stuff.
Oh, is it? Blade. No, he's showing 1d6 plus 10. 1d10 plus 6.
No, the follow-up. If the enemy is addition next turn and moves, it takes
okay,
1d6
okay.
plus 2.
+2. Gotcha.
Okay.
We'll
So
just
is that
keep
the
that
end
in
of his
mind.
turn?
Yep. That's anything else you guys want him to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Volthier.
I will shift up one, and I will tell Guff to hold off on the fire for a second. They're trying to kill Ane.
Okay. He goes, Ane! Save Ane!
And then I'm going to attack the fire bat in the far corner, way up here.
Okay.
That guy. I'm guessing he'd have cover on me.
Nope. You have a square that can reach any of his squares.
19 versus Will.
19 versus Will is a hit.
Nice. All right, and I'm going to mind lock him, so he's going to take 15 damage, and he's slowed until the end of my next turn.
And he is slowed.
And I'll also kind of
good. That was
convey.
a very good move.
I'll convey to everyone to keep Anne alive. She's sort of the tool to manipulate the guff.
Telepathically or vocally?
Telepathically.
Okay.
And also, I would like the guff to hold off on the water. I'm going to tell him just drop his water there and help protect Anne. And I want to clear out these vampires and shits that we have in here before we water our way out of here.
Okay.
All right.
So
that is it for my turn. So then, whatever you want, whatever
Guff is
going
to go over here. He's going to drop a water barrel there, and then he's going to come back, pick up another one, and move back to his same position.
Okay.
So we'll consider a water barrel. Let's see if I have a picture of a barrel. I can put one out there later.
Yeah. But on that note, if everything's done, I got to split.
Okay. I think, yep, we'll go to the top of the initiative order. It'll be both the Firebat's turns, cliffhangering here, the end of an intense battle. And the battle has just begun. You're just still in the house. You have the portal stone. Things are going on. Things are heading the right way. We'll take it from there. Anybody else have any questions before we go?
No, that was a great game.
Yeah.
It was a good session.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's getting heated.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
But no, I enjoyed today's session a whole lot.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, me too.
It was good.
I will. I'll see you guys later, though. I gotta go.
Okay, talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
See you next week.
There we go. So no, Avenir didn't change his macros to the inline ones, did he?
Neither is Tarek.
Oh,
I
did
did
both in-
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not rushing for conscious reasons.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's okay. It's all good. I can't wait till they update the inlines with the min and max. That will make it so much easier. So did you, Jonathan? Did you see my post about that? Because the DM, when he rolls, he sees a blue background.
that's
Oh, is
probably
it?
better.
Yeah. So like when you're DMing a game, your chat background when you roll something, you guys see it as white, but
Yellow.
when I roll it, if you look on
I see it as
the
yellow.
chat right now,
It's yellow in the stream.
Yeah, it's yellow
Is
for
it?
me too.
it's showing blue for me in the stream. That's
That's
weird.
Oh, wait, no, you're talking about the entire background. I'm talking
I'm talking about just not a GM roll, but just a see the roll I made for Avenir.
That's always that way. When you roll for yourself, it turns up, it's blue for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if they had that blue color background, it wouldn't have that, like over the.
Oh, well, just use a different shade of red.
Yeah.
Whenever you say something, when you say something, it comes out as blue.
Exactly.
Wrong.
Exactly. And so that's what I was saying. I said, well, maybe for the max roll, you make a light green background with a dark green color, like they regularly do, and then make a light red background for minimum with the red text color.
That's my original suggestion, but
Was it? Okay.
he didn't go with it. He just did the border.
Oh, okay.
So it stays yellow even if you crit or whatever. It just,
Right. Right now. Yeah. Right now it just.
No, I mean on the dev server, if you crit, it adds a green border to the yellow background.
Oh, really?
All right.
That's it.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's blue if it has both a max roll and a min roll.
Okay.
And then
If it's
red,
multiple
if it's
dice.
yeah, if you have like 2d6 and you roll a 1 and a 6, it's going to be blue. If you
Okay.
roll a 6 and 2, it's going to be green. If you roll a 1 and a 3, it's going to be red.
Okay, that's not bad. I still like that because you still get that highlight that will tell you that it's a min or max.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that should be coming out hopefully in a couple weeks.
Probably sooner, maybe Tuesday.
Yep.
Well, usually
Yep.
That kind of stuff goes live on Tuesdays.
Oh, that's true. That's today. Refresh quick. Let's see if it happens.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
That's true. They keep updating our game sessions, but yep. No, I was hoping we could get to this combat because I have information for you guys that's happening in this area. roll
So
out.
are we do we get XP for the things that we got XP for? Or
Because this combat's not over yet, so
Okay.
yeah, if we would have got over this combat, you guys definitely would be level 5. But
okay.
since it's not over yet, we're gonna have to wait till next week. But plan your characters. Start planning your characters for level 5, because once this is over, you're pretty much in a
we
good
should be,
position now to where you're gonna succeed on this combat. You will be level 5 because you only have 414 experience points to go till level 5.
Still
Well,
gotta survive the
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
I think it's more optimal to start playing our level 5 characters, start playing new characters.
Yeah. Planning new characters.
No, I think we'll survive. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not entirely sure.
That's true. You still have a whole bunch of vampires outside. You hear the bells go off, so they are definitely
That's the point.
getting ready for whatever else may come. So we'll see what happens with all that next week. See what story unfolds. But I can tell you this: each pasty vampire, you got 350 experience points for each, and each fire bat, you get 200 experience points each. And then each of the other bats, the regular bats, you get 175 experience points each. So you guys are easily hit your mark for that after this combat. Because you got what? You did, what was it? 1, 2, you got 4 of the flying bats, Batmans, and you have 2 of the corpse vampires, and then 2 of the fire bats. So let's see, 175 times 4, 700 experience plus 350 plus 350 plus 200 plus 200. 1,800 divided by 5. Oh, maybe not. 360. So maybe you'll have to kill Guff just to put you over the top.
Or Avenir.
Or Avenir, yeah. You can kill Avenir.
Then we can divide it by 4.
That's right. Just kill one of the characters before the combat's over, then you can divide the 1,800 by 4. And then that will put you guys at 450. Perfect. Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Now, we'll figure out some sort of way, because I want you guys to be 5th level when you're exiting out of here, so we'll make that happen for next week somehow.
Well, I don't
Maybe
get shit for 5th level except for hit points.
Really?
Nothing.
Nobody gets anything for 5th level, or
Well, other
just you?
people do, just
All
me, I'm-
normal
you get
people
the
get
stuff.
the daily.
But hit points are important to me anyway. At
Right,
least,
right.
you know.
True. Well, you get hit points, don't you?
A few, yeah.
Okay. You look in the player's handbook.
Oh wait, I get a resist 10 fire at 5th level.
Oh!
That'd be
This
funny.
could come in real handy for this battle.
It would have been.
It would
Nice.
have come in really handy. Because what is, okay, what do you get?
See,
at
it's all your
standard 5th
fault.
level?
We should have stayed and killed the beholder, the big
Well,
one.
this combat would have went a lot different if Kadaga would have that action point would have hit.
Oh yeah.
That would have changed the whole outcome of this battle quickly. But it did do what it was supposed to do.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
But everybody gains a daily attack power at 5th.
Yeah, everyone what Kadaga. Everyone.
Wait, what do you mean everybody gets a daily attack?
Why doesn't Kadaga gain?
Okay.
Because I'm in.
Because
Ascension
it's a
class.
weird class that gets at will strongest dailies.
Oh, okay. So you get another at will instead of a daily?
No, all I get is the resist 10 fire.
Oh, okay.
It's just my at will.
Yep.
Elemental bolt does.
More?
Yeah,
13,
this class is
14,
balanced by the fact that this class does so much damage
Yeah.
from at will is balanced by the fact that it doesn't have dailies and it almost doesn't have encounters.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. Okay.
a mechanic that works like an encounter.
That's why Arasheen and Kadaga work so well together with that direct strike.
Yeah.
Because your at wills just do massive damage.
Minimum of 15 damage. Max of 18
Yep.
plus 13. So.
Wow.
You didn't see
Wow,
nothing
wow.
until you saw a party with like Slayer, Elementalist, Warlord.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, let me show you guys something. Look down on the map.
Uh-oh.
I made a token, this little dice token for my critical hits and critical fumble miss charts, so that
Nice.
you can. I just can roll it really quickly. I just put it in the section in the map where you guys can't see, and click on them like they're a token from a character linked to something in the journals under characters.
You know, I bet you could have like a three-dimensional photograph
True.
for our tokens, like in a transparent background.
Yep, you could do that. I'm using the square ones because they're quicker and easier to make, and you have more pictures. Morning, your broadcast will be terminated in 1 hour. Oh, I guess they'll only let you take it for 4 hours. I only do the square ones because it's easier to find just a side picture than to find overheads for all the creatures that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I could make a token of an overhead pretty quickly, but just finding all those overhead tokens gets to be kind of a pain.
I think I like Roll20 for the very fact that I'm playing it now in different countries.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole reason that I started this game, and on a Tuesday morning is because I wanted to play with people, in the United States and outside the United States, and it's just been great. I loved it playing with you guys in Italy and Portugal.
I'm really having a lot of fun in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just started another game that is very fun as well.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 Sundays ago, but I didn't manage to play last Sunday because I had a Cyberpunk LARP.
Okay, yeah.
And 10 I'm going to play again this Sunday. It's planned as a 4 or 5 session game.
Cool.
Very short, and it's really fun. It's Star Wars played with a very rule-like system.
Are you doing the Edge of the Empire, or which one?
It's
the role-playing one, isn't it?
I don't remember how actually the system is
Edge of
called.
the Empire? I think that's what it's called.
No, it's not the new Star Wars thing.
Oh, okay.
It's basically pretty popular, from what I understood, modification of another gaming system.
Okay.
It's a very rule-like. It has like 6 different roles.
Oh wow! So you actually get a little more role-playing or something?
Yeah, it's a mix, a point between a freeform and actually a rule-heavy system.
Okay.
It's just in between, and the session was really fun.
Okay. What aspects in the session made it really fun?
Basically, the fact that since the game is very rule-like, it flows very fast.
Okay. Everything moves quickly. Yep.
Yeah, everything moves quickly. You can do cinematic stuff.
Oh, okay.
And you don't have to think for minutes about how to translate that into rules. Since there are only like 5 different roles possible, you just roll one of those.
Ah, that's cool.
And it works very nice. Basically, you have there are actually, I think, it's 6 different roles possible. There are 6.
Oh, go ahead.
There are 6 attributes that can go from -2 to +3.
Okay.
You roll 2d6.
Uh-huh.
And what happens basically is that on a 10, you succeed. On a 10 or more. On a 7 or more, you partially succeed. On a 6 or less, either you fail or you succeed but take some heavy backslash.
So is it all D6s that you use in the game?
Yeah, it's all with 2d6.
Okay, cool.
Damage is fixed, so you do X damage, period.
Is it based off of GURPS?
No, it's based off. I'll Google. I'll give me a second. I'll Google
Okay.
the main rulebook.
Okay.
Apocalypse World. I think it's the.
Okay.
Yeah, Apocalypse World. It's the main rulebook,
Cool.
and it's a system that has like a ton of spin-offs.
Okay. Oh, so I can't remember. Did Avenir use his action point in this session?
Avenir,
Okay.
no.
So Avenir and Mattia did not use action points.
Yeah, I was actually planning to use it the last turn, but I totally forgot.
I need to find some water barrels.
You can give the action point to me.
Give it to Kadaga.
Well, I can pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you can do direct strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. You can give him an action point every
That's
round.
pretty much the same.
Yeah. Well, that critical that Othin got was pretty good, where it got him the action point.
Well, yeah, the fun stuff
Involved
is every one action point with the Bravura presence missed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
That's bad.
That's true.
But that's what our Bravura warlord work. It's a gamble.
At least our session started off with slow rolls, but then it started picking up when everyone started hitting. So it turned out well that way. All right, let me end the broadcast too before it ends on me.